Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. So just giving us a moment. Okay. So here we go. Alright, Master, what's up? Oh, hey. Not much going on, just... this one's gonna be unique. I thought I'd check out more of BK, my time in BK's league, National Debt, but I feel like I need to get this one out the way, because this folder in particular, as you can see the label of the folder, probably the most pointless one, just possibly, the most pointless one. So I feel the need to show it off. Yeah, I really feel the need to show this off. So yeah, so I'm not sure how many people are gonna watch, but hey, I'm just getting this out the way. I'm gonna be chatting up a storm like usual. See what conversation topics pop up. Cause there's always something when I'm going through these league races I did. So it's gonna be interesting. Shoot, come on, load up. So, yeah. Wait for people to chime in. I was gonna start with this one, but I'll probably save that for later when there's more people watching. So, yeah, I'll save this one for later. I'll look at the rest though. Now the thing is, it's called label new folder because I couldn't be bothered to label it something specific. I think I mainly put if you remember Landon's League or whatever, I think I put recordings from that in there because like I said, I record pretty much every single race I do. So it's mainly Landon's League you're gonna see in this, and I'm gonna go through the whole. These are like an hour and a half long each, but it's not gonna take long to go through these. I promise you. Do you celebrate Christmas in Canada? Oh yeah. We do. We trust me. Like Canada and the U.S., they're pretty much the same when it comes to a lot of stuff. We do celebrate Christmas, but also thing about that is that it also depends on religion. Because there are people who move over to the U.S. There's a lot of, I'll say from my perspective, a lot of people around me are Indian. It's like a mix, so Indian people, Asian people, they're not, a lot of them, Indian people have their own religion, essentially, or Hindu or some, it's not just Hindu, there's also another religion there. I'll have to ask. So, guy, but essentially, yeah, we do celebrate Christmas here. My family does. So, for some reason, for me, Christmas just feels different because I'm an adult now. Or, I've been an adult for, 5 years, but still. It just feels different. Uh-oh, wait a minute. What was I... Okay, I think it was just this one. There's probably nothing to this one. Bro, my PC's going crazy with Discord ping sound. Oh, my lord. Oh, lord. Yeah, probably a lot of pinging. I don't know whose league is this. Huh? Oh no. Okay, I remember now. I remember. This was stupid. This race was stupid. 17. Wow, okay. I remember him. Yeah. I think that's crazy for me is I graduated high school 2019. Was it 2019? Yeah, 2019. Right before COVID hit. Or basically months before COVID hit. So I'm always thinking like I'm always sitting there thinking like what was like how I'm always sitting here wondering like how everyone else dealt with it. Oh, I mean, my sister's younger than me, so she knows how it was, but I don't. Hey, oh, oh, I forgot. Quebec's school system is weird, so it threw me off when you said that. Because in Quebec, I'll say this: in Quebec, I think I've said this on Discord. I forgot who I told it. Who I told this. Like in Quebec, high school is like grade 7 to grade 11. Like there's not even a middle school in Quebec. It's like elementary is like what kindergarten to grade 6. Then it's high school grade 7 to grade 11. There's not even a grade 12. I don't know why. You're probably gonna ask why, which I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Quebec's just built different, I guess. I don't know. But whose league is it? Okay, so I think I know whose league this is. Why is the moon is oversized here? I think this is Richmond, by the way. Well, essentially, yeah, this is. So if you remember Aiden, the guy named Aiden, I think I think you raced him like once or twice. You kind of just, I mean, possibly. And there's Midnight in '98. He's driving a car I painted. I didn't think he would. I didn't know he drove the '98 in Aiden's league, but hey. I'll give. Okay, I'll give. Actually, I might as well give some context to this one. So Aiden's league, I don't. I think this was only the first season. Oh, hey Taylor, what's up? Basically going through. I'm basically going through a random folder this time. It was one I never really labeled, and it mainly has Landon stuff. Yeah. Yeah, and mainly going through like this folder mainly has Landon stuff. I just couldn't be bothered to put like races from Landon's league in its own folder. I just put in a random. Oh, geez, there's Ezra. There goes Ezra. This one's Aiden's league. Only ran like the season didn't even end because there was a whole lot of controversy. Because I think Aiden was the start of me not liking league owners racing in their own thing. I think. Actually, no. Quentin was. Aiden exacerbate. I'm probably using that. I don't even know how to use that word, but basically, he brought the pain back. This league, and not only that, this league. If you want to talk about like all the enemies I have when racing in Roblox, this is like what do I call this? The League of Rivals, essentially. Like, all the suspects are here. Like, if you look on the bottom left, it won't... Okay, there it is. The mouse keeps moving. Oh, whatever. But you see on the bottom left there, it's got the usual suspects. And Midnight's driving a 98 car that I painted for him for the Chrome Pro Series. Oh, yeah, Midnight's driving a 98. He's somewhere in the back. I managed to get ahead of him. So Midnight's driving the Chrome Pro Series car here, which to be fair, like he runs like different numbers in our league, so it's pretty cool that using the paint schemes I made and just using them in a different league. You know, nice to see some mileage get put out of some of these. I made, I think, 3 or 4 cars for the 98. Then they went to 5. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. That was. I think I kind of cringed at that too, cause like I put time. It didn't take much effort, but like it still took time. Then they switched to 5, but it is what it is. It's why I don't really make much. It's why I make a few paint schemes with like, I don't know. It's why I'm always sort of hesitant to make new paint schemes for the Zero. I really want to. I like making new paint schemes for the car for these leagues, but at the end of the day, it's like, given how like I never really know how long I'd be doing this for, which is why I'm hesitant. It's why, like, you know how I run the 22 in Landon's League. I only made the Caterpillar car, and I wasn't even sure if I was gonna. And I've only ran the 22 in Landon's League, but you know, Landon being Landon, I wasn't sure if I would stick around for so long. Which is why I just stuck with the Caterpillar car. I didn't make more schemes because it's like, if I know that there's doubts I'm gonna stick around, why make a bunch of schemes for it? Especially when that Caterpillar scheme for the 22, I made that one from scratch for some reason. I had the base for the Caterpillar Zero I made, and yet I made the 22 Caterpillar car from scratch. And the cars are not even drastically different from the Zero Caterpillars. I don't know why. Do you see the Biffle car I made? Yeah, that was really cool. Man, that run ticks. That one, not that one. Sorry, I meant to say, what happened really ticks me off. Really, and not even that. So, you know, since I'm just watching cars go burr. Okay, should I skip along? Things get dumber later on anyway. Pit. Da 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 da. Okay, we pit again. Might as well talk during the pit cycle. Poor Cletus, by the way, because I'm not sure if you heard, but he was on his way to see Cletus. And so yeah, like it's just, I know he must feel bad in some way, you know. Uh-oh. YouTube about an hour ago, I had Greg Biffle. This is tree. That's that video was playing. What? Hang on. On YouTube, it had Greg getting his Christmas tree, and next to that video, oh my lord. On the homepage, oh boy. Oh man. Yeah, but like that's just like, and I'm sitting here thinking like, my goodness, when is it gonna end? The stuff that's been going on. I know it's been a couple weeks now, but like Michael Nett's passing, I swear it still feels like Michael Nett's passing still feels like yesterday. And not only that, Shige Hattori, for Hattori, you know, Hattori Racing Enterprises, he died like back in April, I think. And this is around the time I was trying to do Akina Series Season 2. I couldn't get things going. Basically, like, and I think I scrapped it altogether. Basically, I think this was like a week or two before Hattori's death. Hattori won the qualifier race to get into the whatever season opener I had going. Told about Biffle from Eli. Yeah, that was same for me. I saw, well, not really Eli specifically, but I get like Discord notifications on my phone. I'm like, it said Rip Biffle, and I'm like, what is he talking about? That's how I find out. That's how I found out about Michael Nett's death too. I was on the bus. It was like 8 at night, Friday night, coming back from something, in the bus, I see a notification like, what is he talking about? I had to look it up, and yeah, Michael Annette's dead. I still don't know how Michael Annette died. I don't know if, I guess they just haven't put it, I guess the family just hasn't put out yet what caused it. I don't know. Or I'm missing something. I don't know. And this race is just stupid. But, you know, it's what to expect. Oh, actually, that's Apple Pie tonight, 17, by the way. I didn't even realize poor Apple. Oh, man, poor Apple. That's an oops. Wow. Alright, skipping along, because nothing oh, okay. That's interesting. Okay, so let's see. Oh, there's Midnight. I think he's trying to merge. They. Well, there's the next Stars race. All the cars are painted right. Well, I just finished Plus 66. So, yeah. For some reason, I was busy. Just wasn't able to finish certain schemes. This is what happens when I try to, like, have all the schemes redone. Plus, there's more guys for this season. That's my own personal karma for doing that. But if anything, I might get the shootout race. Since everyone's painting out at this point, I might get the shootout race. Oh shoot, I'm really pushing this guy. I might get the shootout race done for before New Year's. That might be like a New Year's Eve special, if anything. Or on December 30th. I don't know. And I was really pushing on Chase there, which, to be fair, dude's fast. I mean, you know, nothing new. I don't know what went wrong there. I start falling back a bunch. Like, things are just not going well here. Again, I'm not going to take long with this. Like, I'm trying to go through this entire folder, which is a lot. Especially when, like I said, like, you know, oh my gosh, I got into Apple. Me and Apple have been at it in this race. What's going on? The scuffles me and Apple had. Old Steam account back. Oh. Yeah. That's good. That's good to know, man, because Burt Riggs and Beam and G, huh? I've not gotten a game on Steam in a while. That's because I got a $50 Steam card. Just once, like a few years back. And like, I got Wreckfest when it was on like a discount or whatever, or a sale. I could have done the same. I could have gotten Wreckfest and BeamNG at the same time because they're both on sale. But I knew my computer's limits. It couldn't, thing is, I'll put it like this. My old computer, which was, you know, that's when I got the Steam thing at the time. My old computer couldn't even handle rigs of rods. And with that knowledge, there was no way it was going to handle BeamNG drive. Especially when BeamNG is basically just a modern rigs of rods. BeamNG is just a modern rigs of rods. It's basically the same idea, same principle when it comes to, like, its function. So if rigs of rods wasn't working on my computer, I knew for sure BeamNG was going to be a slog. It was not going to work. I got Wreckfest to work. But I might show some of that. Not sure I'm going to do it yet, but I'm going to try. Brick Rigs League, but I don't think a lot of people I know have it. Yeah, I'm not sure either. I only know that's a thing because of because of Komodo Gaming. Because, like, watching, and even then, I don't really watch Komodo Gaming's gameplay of Brick Rigs. I mainly watch them for BeamNG and Wreckfest. Same for Neological. Like, those guys are fun to watch. Got NASCAR 15 for $1.52. Oh, boy. When I got NASCAR 15, for some reason, when it was new, maybe it was, I forgot what the reason was, but for some reason, NASCAR 15 was like $30 brand new which was strange because at the time, like, games full price at like EB Games or GameStop, whatever you want to call it, was like went for like $59.99. But like, and I'm talking about brand new games at the time. But NASCAR 15 went for like 30 something. It was weird. To be honest, I've been on a high of Komodo gaming for some reason. Oh, Komodo gaming is fun. I remember I watched him back in like 2016, 2017. Him and one thing that's cool is that F1 23, 13, 23. Wow, okay. All abandonware so you can just down. Oh, okay, okay. Huh? I guess there's something good coming out of it. How did I get in? Wait. How did I get in front? I know I just skipped that restart, but how did I get in front? Oh, I crashed. Okay, I don't know the deal then. Skip along. Oh, by the way, I might as well just talk about whatever drama was going on in this race, because you know who's in this race, you know what went down here. Trust me, I know like what was going on in Pure Tech got hectic. This was before that time. I think about a month or two before all that happened. This was the start of it. I wasn't trying to push Aiden. I think I was trying to get into chase, but I pushed Aiden out the way to do so. I might as well mention this. So basically, as we were lining up, there's a choose cone. I missed it because I just don't know the choose cone at Richmond. And somehow Chase and Nick turned it into this thing of, oh, it was like, you don't watch NASCAR races, this and that. And I'm like, dude, I don't know the choose cone for Richmond. I don't know why. I don't understand how like the legitimacy is and it really ticked me off probably more than it should have because I was at the point where I'm like, these guys are really questioning the legitimacy of me being a NASCAR fan because I don't know where a choose cone is. And that's just like, I don't know. I just don't pay attention to choose cones, you know? All of it is safe. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Because, like, man, you gotta be careful in just downloading stuff. Because some are kind of too good to be true. Yeah, sorry if I went on a tangent there, but I just had to mention that. I don't know when, because I forgot which restart in particular that whole choose cone argument happened in this race. So I just decided to say it now. Because I completely forgot. There's only like two there's only two races from Aiden's league in this entire folder of like random stuff. Yeah, I couldn't be bothered to put and by the way, a bunch of the earlier stuff. If you want to see more of the Aiden stuff, I'd have to. If you want to see more race from Aiden's league, I'll have to retrieve it from my old computer. That's where most of it was done. To be fair, I get FNAF games from Game Jolt all the time. As of right now, I am good. Oh yeah, good old FNAF. That game, man. That series. I just don't know what to say about it. I'm just not running well. Ezra gets by me. Let's skip along. Unless a caution comes out, nothing really happens. Okay, we pit. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, we're lining up again. Oh, by the way, what doesn't help in this instance is that I think Nick and Chase were given actually had officiating roles. Yeah. That's the nightmare here. So I've not seen the second movie, no spoiler. Oh, trust me, I haven't seen it either. So trust me, I'm not spoiling anything. You're not getting spoilers out of me either. I haven't seen it. Like, I want to, but just theaters, like, I don't know. Timing. I mean, I'm not even that busy on a Friday night, but it's just, I don't know. I can't get myself to go in the theaters again. It's been 5 years. I last went was to watch Sonic the Hedgehog. And even then, it was like a week or two before the lockdown hit. So I got lucky with that even. I am waiting for it to come out on streaming on the December 23rd? If it's December 23rd, I gotta tell my sister about it. December, oh my gosh. Okay, that's amazing. Okay, I thought I'd have to wait longer. Oh my gosh, I thought I had to wait longer. That's amazing. Because that series, man, like, it's on Peacock. Oh, Lord, I don't have it. I don't have it. I'm kind of glad a lot of stuff isn't exclusive to Peacock. Because I remember John Cena's last wrestling match ever just happened like a week or two ago. And for a minute, I panicked because I'm like, oh, the show that John Cena's having his last match on, they made it seem like it was only on Peacock, and I was panicking. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way they make it that exclusive. Then it turns out the Saturday night main event, that's what it was called. It was on YouTube for me to watch. So I could just, yeah, so I watched John Cena's last match, like, live on YouTube. Oh, that was fun. Well. Oh, yeah, Sunky, one thing I want to mention. Oh, jeez, oh, man, poor Ezra. One thing I want to mention, Sunky. SARS Tour shootout is probably going to be New Year's Eve. Either that or the day before, because, I don't know, I have to... I try to be careful, given how many views I get. Usually, I feel like I gotta be careful when I, like, upload stuff. This race is almost done, thank goodness. Oh my gosh, there's an overtime. Is this it? I swear there's another overtime because I know how this race ends, I think. By the way, I'm just burning fuel. I think there's another caution. Is there? I guess not. No, I guess that's the race. I think it's Prime. Oh yeah, there's a good chance. Okay, I watched the first movie on Prime, so it's possibly Prime. I watched the first FNAF movie on Prime. My sister and I. I gotta be honest, I only got into FNAF as much as I did because of my siblings. Otherwise I couldn't get myself into it. In fact, it was actually a literal nightmare for me when I was like 12 or so. First movie was on Peacock for a long time. Oh, I remember watching a movie on Prime. My sister and I watched it on Prime. I forgot, I don't know, we just had time. Oddly enough, we saw it before my brother, but then my brother saw the second movie already. Yikes. It still has the Chica and Freddy, I think. So this race ended, for some reason I thought this race ended differently, but essentially, yeah, I actually managed to... Wait, they redid the finish? Why? Huh? I'm confused. Why are they... Are you kidding me? Oh my... Okay, so I pushed Nick out the way. Watch this. So I remember this. I just dived down. Yeah, I just dove down into Apple. By the way, Nick blamed Apple for this. I know I got into scuffles with Apple throughout this race, but basically this was my fault. But somehow this turned into Nick just blaming Apple for clearing himself. It was the weirdest, probably the weirdest interaction I ever had with Nick. Because it's like, I knew, because like I said, when it comes to certain things and like looking back at certain footage, I knew what I was doing at certain points. Like, I knew what I was doing there. I was trying to get as much position as possible. I was trying to move. I mean, I did move Apple out the way. But it's like, I got in way too deep. Like, it was like, that was not ideal. But despite that, like, I don't know, Nick still saw it as Apple's fault. Which I found funny. That's interesting. So, not much to say about... Got spun, couldn't see him behind. Yeah, there you go. So I just popped it out of nowhere and sent him. Like, Apple just wouldn't have known. Like I said, that's the thing. Like, that's why I look over footage quite. That's why I split up the footage when I, host my league. Because, like, when reviewing this stuff, it's like, I gotta look into, like, how things unfold. Especially when not everyone's gonna see everything. Some people just pop up into the screen and just send someone. I think like how Captain Julian is a punching bag for them. It's Apple. Yeah, yeah. For them, it's Apple. Yeah, it pretty much is. It really is. It really is. Like they what the they just loved going at it. All right, so I'm gonna take a minute, and yeah, for us it would be D. Yeah, for us it's D man. Is this Landon? Yeah, it's Landon. Here you go. This is the first race I did. Racing. This is the first race I did racing in Landon's League. By the way, this wasn't my first time doing Landon as a whole. I think I first dealt with him in Aiden's league. He was, I don't know why he left, but either Aiden's league. Sorry, it was either no. It was Last Lap's league. Because Last Lap had a league, the Advent Health. Sorry, not Advocare. Advent Health Cup Series, whatever. What happened to Aurora? Aurora. I don't know, actually. I think Aurora's a female, isn't she? Isn't they? Are they? One of like the few confirmed females we've raced ever. There's some people I never know. Some of these guys just never know from hearing them. Lisa. Well, well, this is way before Lisa. Like, Lisa didn't start racing, at least haven't started racing her in, like, until, like, about a month ago. Or this dates back to months, like, if I pause. June 29th, yeah, Lisa was not racing. And if she was racing around this time, Blitz wasn't telling us. And what the race just started, dudes. I don't even know what's happening here. Okay, okay, it shouldn't take long. It should only take a minute, actually, because gotta get food. It's 6 p.m. Eastern. Usually not this early. I think. I don't know. It kind of depends on the day. I'll keep the race going. Should be back in like a minute and a half. So. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm back. Back. Okay. I know it was longer than a minute and a half, probably like 3 minutes, but still. That was a lot of food. Oh man, a lot of food. I didn't even realize. Yeah, I think Silly is in this race. I didn't even realize it. And I did it again. Oh my gosh. It never any story with me at Texas, man. I came in at just the right time. Well. By the way, knowing Landon, there's no way this right. Yeah, look at that. So yeah, I think he did stages. I forgot Landon did not. Is this Landon? I think it's yeah. It is Landon. Landon does stages. Yeah, Landon does state like. I didn't sit in silence. Oh, yeah, like. I forgot Landon did stages. I don't know why he stopped. And oh my gosh, he's just running through him. Jeez. C Lamb to 84. That guy. I've had scuffles with that guy in Quentin's league so many times. Hey, me versus anyone in the 84 car, especially in Quentin's league, was always like a scuffle. I swear. Yeah, he played a big part as to my crash out that went down in Quentin's league. What food you got? It was like fries and chicken, but it's not from any place I think it was delivered over. It's not from any place I've been to before though. So it's like a first time eating it as I'm going through the stream. But yeah, fries, chicken. And they're not like, yeah, it's not from anything I've seen before, so new experience, I guess. Chicken review, possibly. There's like nothing happening in this league. Wait, unless I'm in the lead, what's going on? No, I'm just that far back. I think it's because I keep crashing. Whoa. Okay, restart's hectic. Yeah, like. For some reason, there's just a lot of hockey in my mind because I got back into watching this YouTuber called Pinholes Graham. His name is Pinholes Graham. He basically he's a guy who reviews, like, he just goes over like hockey stuff. And it's like, oh man. Some of the documentaries he's done on certain teams and certain years is absolute chaos. Taste breading. Breading? I don't know. It looks very orange. I'm not sure how to describe it. I might put a picture on Discord or something. It's orange. I haven't really seen chicken that orange. This probably just has to do with the sauce they use. Alright, caution. I'm gonna start skipping cautions. I don't know. Why is there a break on it? Okay. Back green. Give me a second. I gotta make a pic of this. I went to a hockey game when I was 8, I think. I went to a Montreal Canadiens game in 2013, December 2013, and that was only because my dad won tickets at his work. Otherwise, the tickets are just too much. Otherwise, tickets are too much. Especially for the section we were sitting on. We were sitting like kind of middle section behind the goalie. It was decent distance. Is it like Oregon chicken? I don't know. I think it's just the sauce they use. I don't know what place they got it from. Let's see. It's hard to describe. Hang on. So maybe if I... Okay, I don't know. I sent a pic. It's hard to describe it, but see how this is going. All I remember is that the guy behind us had a bell, and the players tried to kill each other like it was the WWE. Oh my gosh, yeah, because hockey can get really hectic. It can get really hectic when certain guys get rattled. And the thing is, oh my gosh, if there are certain incidents you gotta check out, like dirtiest NHL hits or just hits that got guys. Like there is one, Marty McSorley, Boston Bruins player. He got like straight up criminally charged community service when he hit a guy in the head with a stick. It was so bad. Oh, the race is back. Yeah, depending on what hockey league you're looking at, it could get really hectic. Like these guys, some guys don't play around. Especially when, bear in mind, it takes a whole lot of time. It takes a lot of time and money for like any sport. But hockey in particular, it takes a whole lot of time and commitment. It's something that the whole family gets in on too, that invests time in. I had a friend, like back when I was in high school, I have a friend, I don't talk to him that often nowadays, but like I remember back in high school, like my friend would miss certain things that my friend group was doing because he had to go to his brother's like hockey or whatever. Because there was like, that's like again, like hockey is just something the whole family just gets in on. Very family oriented sport. And I spun around again. Oh my gosh, I am terrible. Wow, that was bad. That was bad. And wait, okay, that was a bad merge. Did I crash again? I did it again. I merged and then I had a bad merge and I do it again. Dude, it never ends. Wait, why am I down there? I did it again. Third straight lap, are you kidding me? Dude, I need to stop. It looks like BSP made the exact same mistake up ahead. And it collected someone with him. I forgot BSP was even in this one. This is a mess. By the way, I'm almost done recording commentary for the Chicago street race that happened, which only had 5 cars in it. Chrome Pro Series race that happened in Chicago Street. Another caution's out. What is it for? It was not for me. No way. No, I think yell's out anyway. I crashed again. Oh, good timing because I went around again. Like a moron. Wait, did I send BSP? What happened here? What happened? I don't know. Nothing really, like, this is just, like, what are we doing? Wait, BSP just died. Wait, what? What happened? Around he goes. I think he bounced off Silly. By the way, Aurora, I gotta mention this. Aurora was the guy that Silly was trying to get to join in to take the 46, but just never. I even gave her an opportunity. Just around the time that joint was kicked out. So it's like, oh, like, okay, fine. I guess Aurora could use the 46 or whatever. But, like, she never showed up. Or no, I think it was season 2. I think Julian was suspended after. Yeah, I remember. It was season 2 now because it was when Julian was suspended for what happened at the Coliseum. And I'm like, okay, I guess Aurora can drive the 46 during his suspension. That never happened, though. It never happened. So, I don't know. I don't know if Aurora's still on my server. Maybe she is. I'm not sure. Some guys on my server who'd never really do anything. Which, I mean, that just happens in every server. But still. Like, I think I might still be in Last Laps, in the server that used to be Last Laps League, that Advent Health Cup or whatever. I think I'm still in that server despite me not competing in it at all ever since they switched games. And it's a game that, if you remember GS from the Pure Tech stuff I was talking about, and I went around again. But from the Pure Tech stuff I was talking about, he was GS, I guess at some point, he found time to make his own game. I think they're BBR cars, and not even the NR ones, but still. Like, oh man. This one's almost over. Overtime, here we go. I'm somehow top 3 despite everything. And it is silly being fast, but hey. And by the way, I think this is the first time I've raced silly. I think the first and only time. And at some point he found his way into my server. And yeah, I think I know how to run Texas now, but like it's still a nightmare looking back at this. Actually, I'm still kind of rough at Texas to this day. So, not much to say there. And wow, he just hit the wall. But he still kept the speed up, so. Look at that. I actually finished 3rd after all of that. That is a miracle. And I just crashed into 43. BSP, is BSP 4th? I don't know. They haven't crossed the line yet. Oh, whatever. Point is, yeah, there you go. Continue on. I'm just going through these as fast as possible. I feel like I took a bit too much time going through this. Oh no, here it is. Okay, if you want to see the end, of Aiden's league here, this is it. This is it right here. If you want to see the end of Aiden's league, this is it. I didn't think it would be here this soon, but hey. I think I was running laps here. Here we go. Okay, so I guess Aiden doesn't use a ticker because there's none here. Yeah. Now look at this. All the Pure Tech guys are here. And bear in mind, this is around the time Pure Tech was still... This is around the time I was... Let's see. June 29th. So bear in mind, this is around the time that I still... This is around the time that I still raced, like... It is before Pure Tech went under. Like, months before Pure Tech went under. So, like, you see... Look at that. So, all of these names here, literally all of... Oh, jeez, I got into Nick. I think Nick tried to keep this race going, because, like, Nick, for some reason, unless there's, like, 3 cars, he just won't call a caution. Seriously. So, we're still green here. Skip along. Chase is a dumb... Oh, never mind, he did throw a caution. Thank goodness. This guy is very, very picky when it comes to cautions, man. He won't ever really throw it. Okay, these fries are hard. What the what? Fries are soft at first, but it's like, wow, they dried up quickly. And there I go. Oh my gosh, do I save it? Looks like I do. Chasing a Gravedigger card. That is offensive, man. That is offensive. Offensive. I'm surprised I didn't go up and hit the wall there. I forgot how Chase wound up back here, but just know Chase tends to get screwed during restarts and it throws this little hissy fits. I don't remember all of what went down here, but my goodness. I'll explain certain things at the end of this race. It won't take long because there's not much to look at. Like at all. Look at this. Oh, I guess there was a caution? Because look at that. We're pitting. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I forgot. For some reason, pit road here was very slick. It really annoys me as to, like... I never understood why, but it really annoys me. Oh, okay, I had to go... Gosh darn it. I had to get off and back on just to see the comment. So I'm not sure what your question was. But oh man, I missed it because I forgot every now and again I have to, because I'm looking at the comments through my phone. I have to get off video back on every now and again. I forgot to do that. Back the first 5 minutes, didn't come back until last 10 minutes or so. Okay, this is very delayed, but not much is happening in Aiden's race here, so. What game? Well, essentially, again, I'm kind of late to the punch here, but it was, Montreal Canadiens versus Florida Panthers. And I loved watching the Panthers growing up. I don't know why, but they were one of my favorite teams. Outside of the Habs, like, the Panthers were one of my favorite teams growing up. Even though the Panthers, if you look at, like, NHL stuff right now, the Panthers are one of the best teams, but back then, like 2010s, 2000s, they weren't anything. They were a nothing team that suffered for decades. But I still, like, I didn't really know that at the time. They just seemed cool when playing the NHL game. Right, NHL video game. I should be able to see comments now. Okay, so. Here we are for a restart. Like I said, pit road was stupidly slick. By the way, Chase is very autistic when it comes to, like, controlling a restart. It's really annoying. Like, you always have to tread lightly around Chase when he's the guy in charge. I mean, well, not really in charge. I mean, he actually technically is in charge because Aiden. I gotta say this with Aiden. Like, this guy, like, when it comes to Aiden's league, dude's fine with officiating, but he picks the wrong people to help him officiate. Because you know that Chase is just going to nitpick everything. I mean, nitpicked Richmond. Oh, geez. Me and BSP going at it. Me getting into MS5. I didn't like MS5 either. He's part of that stupid group. And by the way, if you want to know where the me versus Chase and his bros happened, it started in Aiden's league. And Aiden tries to get everyone to stop it, but it's like, at the end of the day, Chase and his friends always have to get the last laugh or something. It was annoying. I'm sorry if I'm flip-flop on certain things, but hey. Yeah, Habs. Oh yeah, sorry. Back to the game that my dad and I, the one game my dad and I saw in person. Habs lost. Habs lost. Heck, our star goalie wasn't even playing that time. Our star goalie wasn't even playing that night. It was a different guy. The guy just, it never really amounted to much. He wasn't the goalie in net wasn't terrible that night. It's just he was like a goalie that he's kind of blink and miss a goalie of that era. In like 2013, 2014. Habs are doing good right now too. They suffered for the past few years because the Habs nuked their team. The Habs made it to the finals in 2021, only to lose to the Tampa Bay Lightning, and then they just nuked their team. So they suffered for like 4 years trying to rebuild. So from like a NASCAR perspective, think of it as yeah. So think about it from a NASCAR perspective, how basically how the Roush team kind of just started to get smaller over time. So like how think about this. So let's start from like when they were a 5-car when they were a 5-car operation. I'm just getting into it with Armando. We just hated each other. And I'm just scuffling with MS5 as well. Basically, yeah, like what the what? Wait, what? Hang on, sorry, Discord thing. Oh. Okay, so essentially, as I was saying, think of it as like when Roush was a 5-car operation, and then somehow it led down to 2 cars over time. So like, let's see. So like basically, 2009 versus 2019. 2019, it was just Newman and Stenhouse in Roush. Just think about like, how do I put this? So if I think of Roush in 2000, oh my gosh, I was really trying to get the guy. Blah blah blah. Had to merge. Da 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 da. Losers. Anyway, restart. 2009 with Roush. I were just all over the place. Roush, who was it? It was. I gotta think about this. David Reagan in the 6. McMurray in the 26. Biffle 16. Rest in peace. 17. Matt Kenseth. That's 4. Is there 5? There is 5. Uh-oh. Did I lose count? 6, 16, 17, 26. There was another Roush car. Edwards, 99. But then by 2010, McMurray's out the team. At the end of 2011, Reagan, the 6 car was out. It was just gone. They brought it back eventually, but for a while, the 6 car was gone. At some point, they scaled down, and then at some point, they lost Edwards. Like, Edwards left in 99, they never replaced it. So 99 is gone. So by 2015, there's only 2 cars. And they revived the 6 at that time, too. No, not 2. There's 3 cars. But still, like, basically, like, the team just shuffled around in a 5-year span. Imagine it happened all at once. I think that's BSP, and oh my gosh, I'm keeping up with them now. I don't know how many laps there are because there wasn't a ticker being used here. Basically, the arguments were getting out of control in this race because like it's just the stuff they were saying. Armando's just running through people like a moron. I tried to make something work here, but it just wasn't working. Clear. Oh, actually, I got by MS5, no problem. MS5's inept, and I hit the wall. Him and BSP scuffling. I think that's the finish, by the way. So I gotta give I might as well give context. I think this is the race. That's the race. Huh? Oh yeah, MS5. This is funny. Okay, I'll give context now. If you're still there. I don't know, I'll explain it anyway. But I'll give context. Dude, you can see MS5 losing his stupid head. You can see it. You can see MS5 losing his stupid head. He's just losing his mind right now. It is glorious. Because he's, this is around a time where we were just going at each other. And bear in mind, I think I was like top 5 in the point. I think I was like 3rd or something in point standings. When I flex that, they don't like it. It really gets on their nerves. It's so funny. Seriously. Him or Armando. As you know, this is it. This is what it was. This is the trigger. I said MS5 and Chase need to chill, and they really do. They really do, because they're always like, the nitpicking is out of control at this point, and I might as well say it now. Should I see? Nothing else really happened. Oh yeah, see that comment up on top left. That'll be something to save. Yeah, so this ending, man. So this is basically the end of me and BSP at the same time in Aiden's league. In fact, I think BSP like private DM me like to just leave the league. I wanted to stick around and mess with him more, but I'm like, you know what, fine. Because remember, this is like months after I dealt with Quentin's league, where I was at that point where I'm like, I'm just laughing off everything. I'm gonna just, I'm gonna just tick him off as much as I can. And then at some point I stopped with that. But then I thought, you know what, I'm gonna start doing that for Aiden's league after this race. But BSP told me to just leave, and I'm like, okay, fine. Okay, fine. Because it's not, because in the grand scheme of things, it just isn't worth it anymore. Especially when at this point, I was busy trying to make it to the Championship 4 for Pure Tech. So it's like, I should just shuffle my focus onto there. Now, I didn't really pay off, because I missed the Final 4, but still. Sometimes you gotta think bigger picture. Aiden's league is just, like, me and BSP just hated Aiden's league at this point. We don't have anything against Aiden. It's like I said, like, the guys he picked to officiate, the guys he picked to, like, be so vocal. Because that's the thing about Aiden trying to defuse everything. It still comes back to bite him in the face. Because these guys will just clown everyone and anyone who dares oppose them. It's an entire ego trip with these idiots. I know, like me going through the Pure Tech stuff was supposed to be like some sort of closure when it came to that nonsense and when it came to Chase and his friends' nonsense, but since this is in the folder that I'm going through, and like I said, it's mainly stuff in Lana's league that's in this folder, so it's mainly stuff from Lana's league that's in this folder. So I forgot these were even here. Yeah, that's the last we see. Probably won't be the last though, because I still got, and this in the Pure Tech folder I still have. Still gotta show you at some point what happened when BSP tried to do a new series in MWRT. And that one's a lot more recent than anything here. Actually, sort of. I don't know. I think it's been gone for a bit now. Alright. Oh, no. Oh, I think I joined. Did I join in lap 22? I think I did. Okay. This one shouldn't take long, then. Yeah, this one's not long at all. Nice. Okay, this one ain't long. See how this one goes out. Alright. I'm running pretty well here. By the way, for some perspective, I don't think I was. For a bit of perspective, this is like months before I went on that dominant run. If you remember I think Taylor, I think you were there for the BK's league, the National Debt Relief Series, whatever. When I dominated, like, this is like months before that, but I seem to know what I'm doing here. Well, kind of. I just went up in the aura. I wasn't. Well, then again, I wasn't trying to. The braking is terrible here. Basically, yeah, this is months before I was actually good at racing at Vegas. And wow, I just push Aurora. Great. And I guess whoever, I don't know who that is in second, but he apparently has the pit. Good. Well, I don't know. It's still murky to this day, trust me. Like, I don't, like, whatever I did in BK's league, I still don't know how I dominated Vegas. I still don't know. Because even to this day, it's still murky. Depending on what league I'm racing on. Oh, okay. Midnight and Racing 173 is here. Okay, this is quite the lineup. Racing 173. I forgot. Is this... Wait, is this Landon? Brocky. Brocky's up front. I think this is Landon. I don't think I've raced Aurora anywhere else. And by the way, no footage of Quentin's stuff is on this computer, so there shouldn't be any here as I go through this folder of random stuff. This unlabeled folder. Okay, now that I'm actually tasting the sauce on this chicken, it's, yeah, not what I usually eat. Not bad, but it's just... Huh. I don't know what the 01 is, but apparently he's had to pit for like 10 laps now. By the way, I joined literally around halfway, so I got in just in time. I'm surprised they allowed me to still race. To be fair, I don't think I could do 50 at this time. If I see the date on this, yeah, there was no way I was gonna do like 55 laps at Vegas. That would have been torture for me at this time. Around this time. Oh Lord, okay. What the heck? Doesn't taste right. What the what? Okay, this one tastes better. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so, okay, I'm far away now. Skip along. Da da da. Did I hit someone? Wait a minute. Oh, Lord, I think I did. Oh, my, no, someone hit me. I save it, though. Wait, do I? Oh, I do. Dude, Racing 173 is really trying to tell someone something. Unmute me. Why was Racing 173 muted? He never talks. Like, ever. And even when he does, like, it's not really anything annoying. Usually when Racing 173 says something, like, you know, there's always some significance to him. Is Mid's league tonight? I have no idea, actually. I haven't kept proper track, honestly, to be honest. I gotta check. Road course tonight for D3. Oh, it's for D3. I haven't paid attention to D3 at all. At this point, I'm just looking at D1. I think I've recorded both D1 races of that league so far. And he's asking someone. He's asking everyone, like, if they want to race. It's not even, like, a confirmation. So I think it's, like, up to a vote right now. And I'm just... Where am I? Are we actually that far back? What's going on? And that guy just stopped. So I'm a distant third. Wow, I'm just terrible. So this race just full on spread out. In the pits, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, I had to pit with, like, 3 laps to go. There was no way. I was not gonna... Oh, the pit button. I didn't know how to use the pit button at this point. So I just wouldn't pit. So that ends my race. Great. Yeah, I was brand new to this feature, so I hated it. So not much else to say there. Apparently I got 5th. That one was easy to go through. What time is it? Let's try and give this another hour and try and get through all of this footage. I'll try to. Emphasis on try. Because it's a lot. Rocky, uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, Taylor, hang on. I think it's Taylor in the 59 there. That's Taylor in the 59 car. I recognize that font. This is... Oh, I'm gonna hate this. I don't... Wait a minute. Did I finish this? I'm not sure if I did. I actually don't know if I finished this race. I don't remember. Let's skip to when the race actually happens, though. Well, basically, I'm in front, apparently. And if you know me, I try not to be up front in the plate races at this point, because especially if there's no stage points, I just don't see myself running up front like that. Especially when a whole bunch of stuff happens, like, no way. I know my limits when it comes to certain things. Okay, now it all feels harder. Great. Oh, come on. But, yeah, like... Anyway, oh my... Wow, I'm just blocking Taylor. Oh, jeez, I'm... Okay. That was dodgy. And you're just pushing. I don't know how I kept it in... I don't know how I kept it in line. Look at that. Anyway. Well, I'll keep it going here. 6 minutes. Oh, this is short. Why is it short? How many of us are here? Why does it feel like there's only 4 of us? Uh-oh. Wow, I was really pushing on this guy. I tried to save it. No avail. There's only like 4 or 5 cars. Why it cut off? What happened? Oh, is this practice? Oh, come on. Back. Okay. Nope, never mind. Not this. So going through... Going through another race from Landon's League. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna see if I could try another hour of this, because might as well. Because it ain't really late in the slice. What the? My car did not get going on that start. Or restart, whatever this is supposed to be. Oh my gosh, we just ran. Oh jeez. Yeah, my car's just not go. Oh jeez. Just so. Why? And oh my. there they go. What is happening? And I just hit the table. Like, what is happening? They're all just wrecking. There you go, wow. And you know how Landon is when it comes to people not really lined up properly. It's like, I gotta line up with a keyboard. And you have to paste on a keyboard. There's no proper input to that. Yeah? It's like, I don't know what he expected. I don't get it. Yeah, it was kind of glitchy for me, but it wasn't really a problem. I do not use the default video player. I don't know. I just prefer films and TV. I don't know why. I kind of just prefer that. I don't know who's in the 47. He's got the rear. He. Someone driving a Hulk Hogan car. And there he goes. U.S. Army. Oh my gosh, this guy. That dude's fast. They're just running through each other. And there's BK. Now, I've always been here or there about BK, but I think this race we were just beefing. I think. Oh my gosh, that like almost went. Oh my, there's Brock. Okay, that's probably one instance. That's probably really my fault. Poor Brocky. I don't even hate Brocky. I think he's solid. Yeah. Alright, here it is. Late blocked. Okay, that's good to know. Was this the race where I won, and just because I won, Landon did a redo? Oh shoot, things going off. I don't know. I hope not, because I hate doing redos, especially when the race. I don't know. Is he not picked? You gotta be kidding me. There's what happened to Brocky? And I just blinked. What the what? Okay, skipping along. They died again, did they? That phone from the 90. Come on, really? By the way, it might go off again because like it's not the phone. Yeah, landline. It is what it is. And it wasn't even for me. So whoever it's for, they haven't picked it up. So it might go off again. That call's not for me. That's why I'm not answering. Oh shoot! Dropped the okay. So this little warning, it might go off again because the phone wasn't answered. Expect the landline, yeah. And something I have to mention is that like I didn't have a cell phone until like what was it, 2015, 2016 or whatever. I think it was 2016. Yeah, 2016 and 2017, around that time. So like I don't know. And even then it's like I'm not sure what to say about it actually. And why did I crash? Oh, that's why. 18 is high. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened? And what? Oh my gosh. Jeez. My first phone. I think it was It was like a Samsung something. It was... I think it was Galaxy. Galaxy looks small. My goodness. Like, they keep making them bigger and bigger, which is weird. A few months ago, I've seen when the Galaxy A11 looks like. It's so thin and so, like, big. I don't get it. Yeah, there it goes again. I called it. Okay, different number this time. I don't. Car start right now. Do I just check on what's going on? Hang on a minute. Gotta check on. Alright, I'm back. Wow, this one only took a minute and a half this time. Oh, shoot. Oh, there. No, wait. And oh no, what I hit. Okay. I'm not sure what the question is. Or what? Oh, never mind. Wait, why did I pit? Oh, that's why. I was in a crash. Answer, okay. Question was answered immediately. Let's try it. Wow, there we go. Got in a BK. Car still going. Oh my, jeez, I can't even pit properly. I was trying to pit strategy because, you know, of course I was. There's so many of us. Like, how many cars are here? The what? There's like 10. I don't remember this much. And, okay, the one just cleared himself. Yeah, there you go. And they crashed in front of me anyway. It's probably another caution, unless he calls it off. And we're 5 wide. Oh, I think caution's out. And the thing is, he freezes the field when caution comes out, but pretty much no one gets the memo half time. Anyway, skipping along. Okay. Alright, here it is. Oh. No. And oh my gosh, yeah. There goes Silly. I pit again. Why do I pit again? Oh, I think it's because I knew the caution would come out, so I just pit immediately just to get, like, just to get as much fuel as I can. Because these races, I don't know why, which I'm not sure why. I guess I just try to anticipate the race going green the rest of the way, even though, as you can tell, there's no way that's happening, but you never know. So I guess I just try to anticipate it and just pit whenever I can at that point. That's probably my mindset behind it. Alright. Oh, I'm in front now. Look at that. Hubbard Taylor. And I cleared myself, do I? No, I shuffled him out. I think I tried. Do I try to? Yeah, I guess, okay, I tried to run with you there. The 01 is just fighting now. This race is ridiculous. And oh my gosh, yeah, okay, that one's a bit murky. Do I save it? Looks like, yeah, we save it. Yeah, we save it. Wow, okay, we save it. Was this in the OG Lucas Oil? Yeah, I think it was. It was. Which I think there's only been like 5 or 6 of here, but I just know that no matter what, I just put like stuff from Landon's League in this random folder. Which is just called new folder, because I couldn't be bothered to change the name. Oh my gosh, we're just not sure what happened there. Try to run the outside. Oh boy. And I lost the groove for you guys. Yeah, this was at like 10 at night for me, and I remember like cheering Lou because I won like first start and only. Huh. That's possible. And they were just, oh jeez. And yeah, oh my. Yeah. And the 21's dead. I don't know what happened to the 21. Please tell me that's the. Please tell me this race is far from done. Are you kidding me? I know I said I'd give this another hour, but watching some of these races feels like a slog. Let me go get a few. Be right back. All right. Hey, and this will be going on for like another hour or so. Gonna try and get through all this in an hour or so. Yeah. Go on ahead. I mean, I had to go get mine as well, so. I just keep trying on a storm in case someone else joins in. This race, man. Yeah, that went well. Yeah, okay. That went well, y'all. Yeah, 18 did it again. Yep. Look at that. Like, yeah. It's just comedy at this point. The one's already dead on the restart. Dude. Apparently someone sucks. This race, man. What are we doing? Oh boy. Yep, we're just all over. Wow. Let's see. Alright. Oh man. Hey, back alright. I think the race is almost over. And if this is what you said it might be, I might keep this rolling. This might be it. This might be the end. I don't know. There's no laps for it. They're not counting laps for this one. Or no ticker for this one. And there I go. Okay. Wow, I hit it hard. That would have been strep concussion or broken foot. Oh, jeez, there they go. There goes BK. Oh, you're in front. There's like 4 more minutes. Wait, is it over? Yeah, it's over. Huh? So I think you want... What? Not everything is displayed on chat. Did they have us redo? Bruh, oh my gosh, this is infuriating. And this one's not even my fault. They're just horse playing up there. Look at this. Wow. Wow. So there goes my race. And of course I keep going because, you know, there's a good chance I might pass somebody, but none of that happens. Everyone just doesn't know how to pass. Well, I mean, it's not even that. It's like everyone's impatient. Because at the end of the day, like, these play races, like, you know. I think Bowman Gray's All-Star. So I might... Actually, let's just... I might as well watch it. This is going to be short, though. This one's going to be short. Usual Suspects. Here we go. This is what happens when you have us pacing. And by the way, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm good at Bowman Gray now, but it's still better than this. I didn't know what I was doing at the time. Cap's in this race. I didn't know Cap was running in Landings League at this point. That's a shocker. I'm just not going to go through too much of this. Like, there isn't much to look at. I'm just pushing around BK a bit. Yeah, I'm just pushing around BK a bunch. Like, we're just scuffling. This is the most heated the two of us ever got. Well, heated. I was laughing, but it was the most heated we got on track between the two of us. They did the All-Star race after that, I think. Yeah, I think this was straight after. I remember this. It was basically just me versus BK. Meanwhile, Silly, if that's the name, if that's his account there, Silly's just winning this race. Dude is basically untouchable. I was just pushing BK. I was like, I don't know, I just had enough of the guy at this point. Well, whenever I had the chance to get him. Yeah, I'm just gonna go through this one rapid fire. Look in general. Oh boy. Gonna be honest, I forgot to add the 911. No, not that. Oops. Probably a different one. Oh boy. Red Bull 3. Oh jeez. And I'm still pushing along BK, because of course I am. Alright. And I'm just scuffing through everyone to get to this clown. What? Oh, I guess they're just trying to pick. Yeah, that was a mess. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. I just don't have much to say about this one. I really don't. Max is going to the 3 next year because of a rule change. What? Wait, what rule change? That's why? I thought it was because he was like third in the standings or something at the end. Why third? Or no, why rule change? What rule change? I'm honestly out of the loop when it comes to F1 stuff, even though I watch the races. That whole Andretti situation was the dumbest thing. Only 39, yeah. I'm sorry I got that many laps done this time, wow. Oh man, I really got in there. Really push him. For 2026, you have... Before 2026, you have to have the number for the rest of your full time in F1. Now you can change it. Oh, Lord. I feel like that makes things a bit more complicated, but that's probably just me. Oh my gosh. They're just going at it. BK's nowhere to be found. Oh, I think is he in the lead? No, he's just a distant set. Why are we so far back? Just pushing Cap. And, oh, Cap gets in me. I know that was deliberate. Probably. I don't know. I feel like Cap isn't that malicious, but everyone just blames him anyway. Somehow I found myself there. I think I got lapped. It's hard to tell half the time. All I know is we're back green. I think we're back... Are we? No, we're not. This is back green. And I hit the wall. Okay, that did not help me at all. And everyone's just pushing. 3 wide. They could change the numbers. Or 2025. That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. I just shuffled the one out of the way. There's just a lot of nonsense going on right now. Oh my gosh, okay. So I think I got lapped here. And despite that, I tried to scuffle with BK. Like, because, you know, I'm just that way. At this point, I had enough BK. Like, the fact that I didn't push him off further is just surprising. You see me really going at him. Drama. Oh, okay. I remember that. I had issues with Cap in that league as well. Early on. I think I talked about it the last time I covered NDRS. Okay, I'm gonna see how this race finishes. Yeah, me and BK just wow. Out of control, man. Yeah, I was just pushing. Like, look at that. Yep, yeah, look at that. It just keeps going. I know it was an all-star race, but that's just nuts. To be fair, when did I not have problems with NDRS? Or someone. Well, same with me. I always had issues with someone in that league. I tend to have a lot of issues with other. Some guy saying I should have 2 out of 3. I think I contest that because, like, I'm just not. I don't know what they think I'm doing. As far as I know, I'm not DQ'd. I still got to finish this race, but yeah, like, we were just at it. Like, look at this. It keeps going. Wow, we're still going at it. Did I push him off the track? Yes, I do. Oh my. I pushed him off the track. Oh, that's amazing. And that set him over the edge. I know that did. Force 1, the 4th and 5th ever race. Oh, Lord. I'm not sure. Has Force 1 a Pure Tech race yet? Not Pure Tech. A Chrome Pro Series race yet? I don't know. Huh. And yeah, there he gets me at the end as well. Like, he was, oh, me and BK were just at each other. Yeah, we were just at each other. Look at this. The race is long over. Look at that. I don't know what Cap's doing. He's just on... Oh, no, I think he's dealing with the one car. I don't know. But yeah, basically, if that's Silly in the 21, then yeah, Silly won this with flying colors. That's because I got in the way. I jump on his car because like that's just how I feel about it. So not much else to say about the All-Star race. Do Eli's league next? I think I'm gonna cover that league at some point. I don't know when, but I feel like I need to go through. I gotta finish up going through. I gotta finish up going through the NDRS first. So it shouldn't take too long. I'm not doing it tonight. It's going through this. Wait, what's this footage? I don't think Len never had. Yeah, no. What's this then? No, we're just. Oh, it's just horseplay. What are we doing? Uh-oh. Wait. What is this? I think it's just me hot lapping? And by the way, this is before I switched it to be Force Car. This is a guy named Jason A Gaming. He joined like once or whatever. He did an exhibition race, an MWRT exhibition race in Michigan, which never went anywhere. I didn't even upload it because it was a nothing race. There was like 4 of them. And then he never came back. So there you go. I don't know why are we hot lapping? Why are we all? Oh wait. I think. Oh no, Taylor. Okay, Taylor. I think this is before. This is before the LA Coliseum scuffle. This is before BSP and Turbo like had their scuffle at Coliseum. So I was just hot lapping. What's the date on this? Okay, yeah, it's possible this was it. It's possible this was the race. Calm before a storm. Yeah, pretty much. We were having a fun time here. You know, things got out of hand in this race after, like, what's the time on this? 8:31. Oh, Lord. Not much. I'll try and save this footage at least. I'll save that one. How long is this? You have practice races before and MDR before CP. No, not really. Not really. I think for that one we were just you guys are just practicing early. And it's like I thought, okay, I might as well join in. I probably should do not quali. Practice session, qualifying, I don't know. Whatever it should be, I probably should for every race. I might start doing it for plate tracks too, just so like everyone could just test drafting with each other. Because yeah, so I probably should have a session for plate races though, because yeah, like not even for the sake of qualifying, but just for the sake of like these guys can know what to do. Okay, we're just qualifying at Kansas. It's like 7 minutes long. This is what I'm looking for. Kansas. Before Daytona. Huh. How was it? Yeah, apparently you are. This is Landon's League again, this time in Kansas. Fighting Brocky in the 5 car. Whoever's in 18, I've been scuffling with for like the past few races now. It hasn't been a talking point because I mainly dealt with Landon, and yeah, I don't know if that was on purpose, but again, just beefing with the 18 here. So yeah. Apparently you did. I don't remember. I don't remember races in Kansas either. The only reason Kansas is memorable for me in MWRT is because of Aiden's league. I wound up leaving. So, I don't know. I think it's because I'm Kansas MWRT, the opposite of real life. Possibly, because there's a lot. Oh my gosh, we're just at it. In the crash in the cap. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Okay, yeah. Back racing. Here we go. So I'm not posting my review of Zane Smith's flip. Oh man. You gotta upload that as a short. I think I saved it on my phone. Because the Discord on my phone. You put it in the Discord and then I saved it. Because it's such a wild shot. Especially when it's a nice, I wouldn't say wide shot, but it was a nice shot. Like whatever, like the video you put in the Discord, like on the Zane Smith crash, like it's a really good shot of literally everything going on. So like, as Zane Smith sliding, you see everyone else wreck. Like it's a good view. I'm a what the what? Yeah, I'm a distant third. Not a caution, I guess. How many cautions are... Man, I'm just skipping along because I don't know what's happening. Wait, finally getting a race going. No, and I stopped recording when Zane got in the wall and started again before I saw Zane. Oh, boy. I mean, it's still a good shot of everyone crashing, you know. I'm still a distant third. Wow, I cannot catch these dudes. Like, they know what to do. I guess no one else does. Here we go. Oh my gosh, me and the 18 is scuffling again. Look at this. Oh, I get into you. Where's the 18 coming from? Oh my gosh. Dude, if I go to war on this guy. That was straight stupid. Apparently I got fourth. How did I get fourth after everything? This race got stupid. Apparently I'm fourth. Interesting. So I got fourth. Props to me, I guess. It doesn't feel like it. I don't know. That race kind of felt like nothing, but not showing that. What's this? $5 minutes, so I think I'm just hot lapping. Not much to say. Well, failure hot lapping. Get rid of that too. Alright, let's see what else. 10 minutes. Oh my gosh, this isn't anything either. Okay, I'm just doing laps with some random dudes. Nothing to say there. Now, like I said, not all of this is Landon. It mainly consists of Landon. Yeah, that's where I just this random folder. I just put Landon stuff. This one I tried. This league. Okay, these games I don't think they're good anymore. Because like the guy, it's a guy who runs like Canada Series stuff. I never ran that league ever. I wanted to, but I was already just tied up with other stuff. I never got to race in it. I coded Zach Miller's Stars Tour car just as an example, just to see like what it looked like. I never used it obviously. There's Turbo hanging out. I guess he saw I was active and decided to join up. Not much to say here. What did I miss? Didn't miss much. We're back in Texas apparently. Oh no. And by the way, I think what's the date on this? October. Okay, this one I think is Landon's new league, the newer version of Lucas, because you see D-Man there, exotic. Like yeah, it's a new crop of drivers here. FaZe James is the guy I dealt with in Quentin's league, so I don't think I was messing with him here. I joined in at like lap 10. Oh, he says that. Spread out, because I'm not good at this. Little Caesar. They are? I didn't see it. Maybe I'm dumb. Oh, it's that guy. Whoever that guy. Okay, I noticed the car already. The 31. Who's the 31? Too fruity, apparently. Apparently the guy's too fruity. And everyone's crashing. To be honest, I never had their food. Oh, alright, talking about Little Caesars. Well, thing is, I don't have it on a regular basis, but that's because Little Caesars isn't even in Quebec. That's one of those things where, like, whenever my family goes to takes trips to Ontario, we'll always find time for Little Caesars pizza because it's not here, you know. Like I'm fine with the pizza that's here. I like pizza, and so do they. But we love Little Caesars, so whenever we have a chance, we'll get it. Like whenever we're there. Yeah, pizza. It's like similar. I wouldn't say similar design. Like pizza is a thing across Canada. I guess it's not an American thing, but they have like orange as their design. They're different from Little Caesars though because they have. I know for sure they're different from Little Caesars because they coexist. I've seen them coexist in Ontario. So like they're separate brands, but they use similar colors. Video about the manager at Little Caesars where manager is just a savage. Oh, I haven't. I oddly enough haven't seen many like crazy videos on people like crazy people in restaurants. As I probably should because the Waffle House stories are crazy. A&W and Taco Bell. Oh, I actually do have. There actually is A&W here. I mean, I've only had. I gotta be honest. I've only eaten A&W out of convenience. Like if I'm hungry and I gotta eat like a meal or whatever, fast food, then I'll have A&W. Otherwise, it's not something I go out the way for, like ever. There's not an A&W Kansas. Oh, I don't know where an A&W is usually. Never even seen one. I think I could be wrong. I think A&W is Canadian. Or not no, actually it isn't because front row. Never mind. But there's plenty of A&W in Canada. I know that for sure. I don't know why my brain went dumb for a moment and forgot that front row is sponsored by A&W. Don't even know what they serve. They're kind of... How do I put this? Well, they have burgers. They flexed their plant-based burgers. That's like, cause like think about if you've like heard about plant-based burgers. That's where I've heard like A&W like talking about it for a bit. They have some elements of certain fast food that you've had before, or at least I've heard of. They don't really have their fries. Actually, I like their fries. They're pretty. Actually, I like their fries. They have a lot of different things. Kind, kind of. Like again, like I said, like they like their burgers, like their plant-based burgers. They got fries. They do have McDonald's Sprite. I forgot what drinks they have because I don't drink. I haven't drank there in a while. I haven't drank there. I haven't like had soda from a restaurant in a while. Nowadays when I have fast food, I'll have the fast food, then go to my local dollar store, and just get whatever soda from there. There's D-Man almost died in front of us there. And the reason why, I might as well explain this, is because the stinking soda machines not working. The last time I got like fast food drinks from there, from where like either McDonald's, Costco, or wherever. Can, bottle, or soda fountain guy. Bottle usually bottle. I drink soda from a bottle. Usually a better deal for me. But yeah, what was as I was saying, that bad experience when it came to like the soda from like the place because my dad explained it. They said it was like syrup or something. Like basically like it's water. Like I forgot what they said it was. My dad said it was. But basically, it's like a system where it's like whatever soda or whatever, and they put it in a machine. So like when you like press whatever and you drink it, it tastes like that whatever soda that you picked. I need to watch a video talking about it because I understood when my dad explained it. I just don't know how to explain it. But essentially, when when the syrup from that thing is worn out, the soda you get from the machine will just taste like the worst sparkling water you've ever tasted. QT is like 2 times the price than getting it as a fountain drink. Well, I guess so. Coffee maker, I've been. Oh. Or if you're talking about like the fast food places, because that's what I'm talking about. Like the machines at the fast food place. QT, maybe I just don't know the name. There's a lot of stuff I know. There's a lot of stuff I just forget the name for. Maybe it is a thing here and I just don't know. But it was the worst experience. I think like 2 years ago at A&W. It was like an A&W in the mall. I probably had the Batine because I always do. I had decided to have a whatever Sprite with it. But I guess the machine for the Sprite it hadn't been replaced, so it was worn out. So like so it came out like sparkling water. And that's what it tasted like. The water flavors people and their water. Oh. Probably. Right, okay, I think I know how to explain it now. But like just a syrup, like whatever soda, like syrup or whatever it's called, basically like flavors. Like I don't know. I gotta stop trying to explain it because I'm confusing myself. But like, I'm making moves on exotic. Hang on, I was gonna skip. How did I catch up to exotic? Sparkling water hater. No, that's fine. Oh jeez. Half my family loves sparkling water. I couldn't get into it. I tried to get into it because I just had to lay off soda. I mean, I still drink soda now, but like there was a point where like I just had to stop, find alternatives. Sparkling water wasn't a good one. Not for me, at least. For me, I thrive off salt and sugar. And when they remove that, it's like it's just not good to me. Sparkling water, not soda. Oh, I know it's not soda. I'm just saying, like, I had to find. Oh, I need to. Thing is, sparkling water doesn't. Most sparkling water just doesn't have sugar. That's pretty much the main difference. It doesn't have sugar. And that's why I thought it would be a decent alternative. But for me, it wasn't. But it is what it is. I tried, so. At least, like I said, I tried it. Mixes water and. Oh. Some of Sprite and water is different at McDonald's. That's why. Oh, is that what you mean by soda fountain? Just the machines at the fast food. I forgot that's what it was called. If that's what it is, then I actually forgot what the machine's called then. Water and syrup and a percent of Sprite. Water, yeah. The thing, yeah. Whatever the case is, I think I know what you're talking about. The thing just wasn't working, so it just tastes like sparkling water. It happened to me on like 3 occasions in the past like couple years, and it really just it made me hate the fountains. It was so, and it really took me by surprise when it happened as well, because it wasn't something that happened to me as a kid. I would have remembered. It was something that happened like 2 years ago, and it's like, and I was like, what is going on here? Like, why does it taste like that? It was the most disgusted I ever was at Sprite, and it wasn't because it was Sprite. It's because of the system. A QT. I have to look what a QT is. Because like I said, maybe we do, and I just don't. I just never knew the name of it. Because there's a lot of stuff I know. There's a lot of stuff I know about and how I know how it functions, but I just don't know what it's called. So I have to look. Oh my gosh, what's happening to me? I just have to look it up. I don't know how I'm battling for the lead up here. Let's see. Oh, Quick Trip. Probably not in Quebec. There might be one in Ontario. Probably not Quebec. Because it's like I said before, Quebec tries to be, for some reason, Quebec has a lot of its own stuff. It's the only province that's mainly French. Like I said, like Quebec usually the goat of gas stations. Oh, we don't have it in Quebec then. Quebec has other stuff for gas stations. Yeah, Quebec doesn't have it. The bathrooms are almost always clean. That's good to know. Yeah, that's good to know. Oh shoot. Oh, there it is. Okay. That's what I was looking for. Oh my gosh, no, we're not looking at that. Me an exotic. Okay, Brock. Oh, okay. So right now, Brock Beard has a live stream where he's just doing a watch along on the 2003 Cup race at Daytona, the summer Daytona race. So he's checking it out. They pay their workers really well. Well, that's good to know, because I don't know how much those guys get paid. So At least someone's getting paid well. Have you ever been in one? In a Quick Trip? I doubt it. I don't think so. I think I have seen one in Ontario, but like I said, like I could be off. Ontario's just weird when you look at it because it just has such a mix of branding depending on where in Ontario you go. Yeah, like, oh shoot, come on. Alright, I was looking at something. I think the caution went out again. Alright. There we go. Red flag. Why is that a red flag? Or back green. Got a bad start, and there they go. D-Man's still going backwards. Look at him. What the what? And, oh my, don't hit me. D-Man's still crashing. What is going on? I just gained like 3... No, never mind. I lost it. Oh, and I got into D-Man. Great. D-Man's going backwards again. What? Don't have a phone number? Wow. That's just wow. Okay. What? Okay, disconnected. Why disconnect? Oh, whatever. I crashed again, didn't I? Did I not get going on this restart? Yeah, I did not get going on this restart, did I? Yeah, they're back green. There is 7 in Tulsa. Wow. I crash again, do I? The frames are all over the place. Oh my gosh, the 3. Okay. Okay, this time I'm here for the restart. There's no way I get a good finish this time. I'm surprised I got third my first go around at Texas. There's no way I'm that lucky this time. And I just wipe out the 3. That's exactly what I wanted. Exotic and that Castro Neves 91. Okay, I missed. Let's see if I can catch these guys. I doubt it. I seriously don't remember Texas being that high banked. I doubt it. I don't think so. Or somewhere in the Midwest. Huh. Midwest. If that's the case, then I see why Quebec wouldn't have it. Quebec barely has American stuff, and even if it did, it's usually stuff based out of the East. And I haven't looked any of that up. I'm just my somewhat vague understanding. And like I said, Quebec just has a lot of its own. Oh my gosh, a lot of its own branding. Even like separate from Canadian stuff to begin with. So even like Canadian like brands or whatever, Quebec has their own like version of that because for some reason it has to be so unique. Well, I found there's not one in Canada. Okay. Especially when Canadian Tire, which I can't explain Canadian Tire. I don't know what the American counterpart would be, but Canadian Tire is a good place to get parts. Like car parts or like car maintenance and whatever. Like it's not exactly. It's in like Canadian Tire is like a mix of. It's a store that's a mix of car stuff, sports gear, and just outdoor. Okay, you know what? I think it's an outdoor store. No, we don't have auto. Huh? 9%. You don't have this, but do you have bucks? Auto zone. Well, I don't think we have auto zone. But if I remember, I think I've never had to describe Canadian Tire before. Essentially, and that's what the Canada Series used to be called, Canadian Tire Series. Canadian Tire is like it's like an outdoor store, a store for like out to get outdoor stuff, like camping gear, fishing stuff, sports gear, even, and like there's even a garage to like get your tires changed. So I guess that's one place people would go to get their tires changed for winter. Because winters here could get pretty hectic. Really hectic. Like that YouTube short I made back in February. Like, that kind of hectic. Church was straight up canceled for me that day. That's how crazy it was. It's almost never canceled, you know? Yeah, this one's almost over. Whoa, Exotic went drifting. Hang on. Hold up, Exotic went drifting. Oh, he bounced off the... Oh, shoot. He bounced off the Little Caesars guy. Should I see how this ends, actually? There's like 5 to go. And oh my gosh, this is just getting out of hand. Oh my. Oh my lord, this is... Wow. This is gonna... Chill out, guys. Is it true that even if you have... like 3 or 4 in... of snow, would you still go to school and stuff? 3 or 4... Oh, inches. For some reason, I couldn't register that. Inches. I think... Oh, it depends. There have been... Okay, I'll say this since I've, been here all my life. There have been occasions where the snow is kind of crazy. But, like, we'd still go to, like, school or whatever. We do get snow days. We do get snow days whenever it gets crazy. But, like, it's not, like... But it's not gonna... Just because there's, like, a lot of snowfall in the morning doesn't mean they're just gonna cancel. Like, they're just gonna... Especially if you have work. You just gotta power through. Like, unless the plows just aren't doing anything. Because, like, there's always plows out there to deal with snow. So, like, they'll just keep things will keep going. And as for school, that really depends. Not sure how much it takes, but it takes a lot of snow for them to say, like, yeah, like, school day. Because I remember there were times when, like, I remember going to school during, like, recess or lunchtime or whatever, when we were outside. We're on, like, a snow hill. Me and my friends or whoever would be doing WWE stuff on the snowy hill. There's this one memory, what was it? Doing WWE stuff on a snowy hill. And on, like, just a big hill that was formed. I don't know how they did that. But whatever. These snow hills, whatever. It was like doing WWE stuff on there. As there was quite a bit of snowfall. I don't know how school wasn't called off that day, but it wasn't. Last year in Kansas, we had a week where it snowed 3 or 4 times in 2 weeks. Missed a week. Oh, jeez. And the ice stayed for about 3 days after that. The worst case scenario, one of the worst case scenarios was when 2023, there was a lot of icy rain. And it's not the usual freezing rain. It was like rain, but like it was very frozen, and it would kind of like it almost like it was weird. It would almost like if you look at any trees, it looked like it encased the trees in ice. It was weird, and like the branches couldn't handle the weight, so just branches throughout the city, or just breaking off bit by bit on power lines and everything. It was bad on roads and everything. Like it was weird. Oh shoot. Christmas this year, it may be 6. Oh lord. Not ice, but it was water that was frozen. That's an all-time like yeah. Because it wasn't really like it was weird. It wasn't like if it was ice, it would just cut through the branches. But it's like that. No, I wake up. I wake up or whatever. I think it got worse over time. I think I got to my exam just fine. I had an exam for something I was doing. But on the way back, I noticed like yeah, like the trees they just have like ice covering it. Like it wasn't really like ice falling down from the sky. It's hard to explain. And it actually messed up a power, and it actually caused one of the big branches to fall and like mess up the power line. Like it was a huge hazard. I actually made it to the white flag here, and oh man, I'm all over James. Yeah, James from that Quentin thing. I don't think I really dealt with him all race, but not that I would really want to at this point. So, oh my gosh, there goes Cap. I think wait a minute. I guess I finished second or third. Weather is crazy. It can be snowing, then it's raining. Kind of like that. Actually, it's kind of been like that here for a couple of days. Lost quite a bit of snow because it got above like. I'm not sure how to explain the Celsius. I'm not sure how to explain Celsius to you, but like. Once it's the snow only sticks around if it's below 0 Celsius. 0 degrees. If it's below 0 degrees Celsius, I'm not sure how to translate that. The best translation I could get between Celsius and Fahrenheit is that I think Fahrenheit at 90 is Celsius 30 is Fahrenheit 90. I could be off on it. Also be snowing. Then next day is yeah. It's just. 0 Celsius, 32 Fahrenheit. Okay, there. So there it is. So yeah, below 0 Celsius, like the snow will stick around. The weather hadn't been. It was weird because the past couple weeks, it'd been like -10 at worst. But now the temperature is back up a bit again. It might change. Oh, the race is not actually over. Are we redoing? Is that it? Oh, that's the race. Okay. -10. Yeah, -10. It could get that. There was a case. I think at some point it was like -16. And we're talking midday. It would be even colder at night. Just to let that sink in. 2 hours early because of the bus. Oh boy. So that was a race to go through. What I got left? Oh boy. Okay, so no, that's a picture. Oh my gosh. Okay, Chicago Street. Should I cover this? This for sure will be the last one I cover tonight. But should I, if you, I don't know. This is Chicago Street. I knew I did it in Lions League at some point. I don't know. Bus rider, did not like it. I think the worst ever been is -3. And it was like 4. Wow. Oh, man. So I guess Kansas has it lucky. But yeah, winters could be harsh up here. Really harsh. Like, it really can. Alright, I might as well. I feel like I won't be able to. I feel like whenever I do a part 2 of this folder, I won't be able to. I can't get myself to do it. It can be hot. Like 100 sometimes. Here's the thing. 90 degrees Fahrenheit, I think, is 30 Celsius. Which, by the way, it never really, up here, it never really gets hotter than 33. So, or 90 in this case. So I guess I'm lucky, but, like, I just can't take the heat. I can't take that. I don't think I'd survive Kansas. If that's what it's like up down there. But, I don't know. Chicago Street, might as well mention all the players involved. I think it's pretty much not too far different. By the way, when racing Land's League this time around, I think this is from the more recent season. When racing Land's League, I just wasn't in the mood to really race this league. But I saw what I was doing in these races. I saw the finishes I was getting. And I think it was after this race that I'm like, okay, let me try to actually run for the title. I was looking to do this part-time because I joined like 3 races late. Like, comparing like when the season started. It is hard to know what to wear. Yeah. I think he had us go one at a time here. Okay, so it takes a while for things to get going. 30 laps here. Yeah, he has to do 30 laps. Let's see how this goes. No stages. I just got into cap. Which, by the way, I was always kind of murky at Chicago Street. And this... So, like, this was I think this was the start of me actually, like, knowing how to run a track. I think this race was the start of me actually knowing what to do. This is before I won the Chicago Street Race in EuroLeague. In the first season of EuroLeague. I think this is before, this is dated before that. So, like, I already knew what to do here, like, well, somewhat. I still messed up certain corners if I got too, like, impatient, but, like, you saw me just thread the needle there. This race was very weird to me in terms of how it went. They effed up Chicago. I keep hearing that, but it's like I don't get the difference between it. I kind of just run whichever one. I have fun regardless. I just never noticed the difference between them. I was better in EuroLeague in Season 1 of CPS. I think there was like, I forgot how many cars were in that one. I forgot how many cars were in that race. I think about 6. I don't know. The car counts for Chicago races in my league are never really good. They're always lower. Season 2, it was the next... Huh. Let me find it. Oh, boy. Yeah, like... Yeah, I'm just running the track. Look at that. So I guess I kind of knew what to do there. So if I go through, let's see. Chicago Street, I think how many cars were there? I might as well see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 6. 6 cars. The Season 3 race still felt like a downgrade because there was like 4. Something interesting was that the 13 of Omega Prime was running these races, then he just stopped. I don't know why, but he just stopped. He didn't make a single start Season 3. Inside walls are tighter because at Chicago I run close to the wall, and I was good in Season 1, and then Season 2 was trash. So there was a change between then? I didn't even notice. I guess I just know. Wow, I messed up bad. And there I go. Oh, man. Okay, I got back going pretty quickly. Honestly, I think the name of the game in this was just patience. Because, like... You know this get hectic. Let's skip along and just see what happens. What goes wrong here? What was his last race? I'm not sure. He might have. I think he finished. Oh jeez, that was a rough hit. I think he finished season. I'm trying to remember if he finished the season. Like, if he finished season 2. I don't think he tried Trackstar Arc. No, he did do Trackstar Arca, but he did the exhibition races. I think he might have done 1 or 2 starts in that, but then just nothing really happened. He kind of just disappeared. I think the Xfinity, the McDonald's corners, second to last corner. I think all the corners there are tighter. Oh, okay. And I'm all over the place again. Let me go back. Yeah, look, yeah, I went in too hard trying to catch him. I mean, it kind of paid off, though, somewhat. I did catch him. Get around Will, no problem. Hate the Xfinity corner. And I Austin Dillon that corner. Sorry, Xfinity corner. So this? Racing 173 hated it as well. Oh, this corner. I don't think I ever had a problem. Well, I think I had a few. I think I wasn't the best thing in this corner, but I didn't really hate it. This section is, you know, it's weird that they switched things up with this corner because, like, it's a tight fit as is. Oh, man. They're just... What's happening? They are... Oh, boy, and I hit the wall. I didn't know the braking zone till the last time I was here. There. Huh. Even when they ran in your league, I wasn't sure of the braking zones either. I don't know how I won the race. I really don't know how. It was like a late... I remember... Oh, my gosh, that was bad. I remember it being kind of a late charge, though. By the way, I'm still 4th despite all my struggles. I remember, like, it was like... For me, when I won, it was like a late charge. It's like I figured out over time. What number was Omega? In Arca, I think he was the 24. Again, I don't think he made an official Arca start. I know for Chrome Pro Series, he was a 13. Oh my gosh, I'm a maniac. Because the thing is, I think I figures, you know, because for me, I try to, like, you know, let go at a certain point and just coast through that corner. But I think it got to a point where, like, I'm like, okay, maybe, like, the fastest line I could take is, like, if I let off and I speed through there if I time it right. But I think I don't know. It cost me here. And the UPS. Huh. Oh, every time I line up for that race? I don't know. What happened? Why is it a caution? I think a guy interfered. I think that's what the caution is. Otherwise, I'm not sure what it is. Somehow I'm up front. I think it's because I didn't pit. Oh, here we go. Restart. On coast that corner all the time, 20% of the time. Oh, Lord. And they're just geez, 3 wide going to turn 1. They just kill each other. What app to use for points? For point, what app do I use? I mean, I'm on Notepad, and then I'll just add points. I'll just do the math myself, and then like adjust the names accordingly. So like if you look at like a stop motion video I do or whatever, or even the Akina series where I just show, or just any series where I just show like the points on like a notepad thing. You see where the points are, and I put like the plus and then whatever number they had. Put it, yeah, somewhat notepad, pretty much. I just use a notepad and just do the math next to whatever points they have, plus whatever points they got in that race. And depending on where the points are, I'm just like, man, I gotta show the process at some point. But like, yeah, it ain't really tough. It's not really tough to do. But did that for Arca Season 1. Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember now. Comes to the computer, yeah. It also depends on, like, what's on the computer. Notepad from Windows 11, I gotta start using that for points, actually. The only time I use it is for Auto Sim 2 stuff. Oh, that's fair. That's fair enough. Miss 3D Paint. Oh, 3D Paint on Windows 11? Oh, that sucks. There's a lot of pros and cons to Windows 11, man, I'm telling you. Oh boy. Here it is. First 2 paint schemes on that app. Oh, that's nice to know. And I'm actually in front here. Wait a minute, I'm actually in the lead. Yep. I forgot I was actually leading laps in this. Or at least I think I am. Am I? I think I'm messing up too much. Harrison Burnt. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Alright, here it is. Oh, gee. Oh, my. I did it again. From the lead. From the lead. And there you go. It is handy exotic, this one. FNAF AR. FNAF AR? Oh, yeah, it was AR. It was trash. I wouldn't know, actually, because I don't know much about FNAF AR or what the deal was with that. I think there was a lot of microtransactions. Could be wrong. I could be wrong, but hey. This race, man, it's pretty close. Well, I say close. I mean, I'm still right there, but we're still up. I know for sure I was beating myself up over that big mistake. And they're just messing up. I like bounce off so I could get. Wow, the 48 just clears himself. Yeah, he knew what he was doing there. For a mobile game right now, not really. I mean, Clash Royale has 10 times. Oh, okay. Okay. I remember the guy made a video telling me, like, what was it? Everything wrong with FNAF AR. I don't know if he was exaggerating or if I'm exaggerating, but if it wasn't microtransactions, I think he had a big issue with something in that game. I forgot what it was. 32% on fuel. Oh my gosh. So, how's the pit strategy on this one? There it is. Oh wow. Now I'm catching up to exotic. Can't even play it anymore. Oh boy. Yeah, and Real Racing 3. Oh yeah, this game I used to play, Real Racing 3, that's disappearing apparently. It's weird I found it out through like YouTube thumbnails. I don't watch any gameplay of Real Racing 3. But for some reason it was just showing like, oh, it's shutting down soon. And Real Racing 3, that was something I started playing back in like 2020 or so. Like that was really fun to play. I don't watch Real Racing. Oh my gosh. I messed up. I just realized I'm sort of up and down when it comes to like I'm looking at comments and I'm looking at race itself. So I'm looking down and I look back up and it's wrecked. Oh man. But yeah, Real Racing 3 I played the heck out of. Their NASCAR stuff was pretty cool. It was nice. It was really cool. It was really cool to see like. It was really cool for me to like race like 30 other cars, and it wasn't like the NASCAR Heat mobile game, which was basically broken. I remember downloaded Real Racing 3 Grandma's iPad, and it was okay. Yeah, it really depends on how you set it and what cars you want out of it. Honestly, because it's one of those things where like you have to refuel, you have to maintenance the car, and all that takes time. And the more you upgrade the car, like I don't know, like it could get really, really annoying, and it could be way too much of a grind for what it is, sort of. Then again, I'm not quite sure what it was supposed to be after all these years. Black Lives Matter, even though at the time I didn't know what that meant. Like, oh geez, I missed it again. I missed the corner again. I think I was anticipating the guy. I think I overdid the corner there because I think I overdid the corner there because I was anticipating the guy like sending me. And I missed the corner. Wow, that's the worst I've taken that corner yet. Oh my gosh, that was terrible. That was so bad. Oh my gosh, that was terrible. I don't know what went wrong with me there. I also been trying to find Cars Disney mobile game for my chat. Huh. I don't remember there being one. I actually now I think there might have been one I played. I don't really have any memory of it, I guess. And 48 messed up bad. Oh, one thing I gotta tell you though, I had when the DSi was a thing, the Nintendo DSi was a thing. I had Cars Race-O-Rama on Nintendo DSi. It was awesome. Oh my gosh, it was awesome. I had the original. I had Cars the game on like GameCube when I was a kid. Yeah, DSi. Like, if you look it up, you'll probably recognize it. I don't know. Or no, it was way before your time though. It's hard to explain. Yeah, you'd have to look it up. Like Nintendo D. Okay, like, did I just shift on the pit road? What the what? I mean, it makes. Oh, I was trying to pit anyway. Yeah, I could tell. Yeah, Nintendo DS. Is that like the DS on it? But actually, no. The DSi was actually more capable. Oddly enough. From what I've seen, because I think my cousin had DS, and then I had a DSi. Like, the DSi was capable of more. It still couldn't do videos, but, like, you know. And then again, I don't think the regular 3D... Then again, the regular 3DS couldn't do videos either. I was able to because if you got the 3DS XL, you can take video of it, of whatever. 3DS, I'm glad I got the 3DS XL though, because I like old game. Also, I like old games and stuff. Yeah, like I loved playing. Oh, not only that, Monster Jam Urban Assault on DSi was my childhood when it came to Monster Jam stuff. That's when I was introduced to trucks like Jurassic Attack and like just a bunch of like trucks from that era, like 2008, 2009. That was what really introduced me. Playing Urban Assault on DSi. I think my cousin had Toy Story. I think my cousin had Toy Story 3 on DSi. I don't. Oh my gosh, I need to find that. I still have the 3. I still have the 3DS, but I don't know where it is. I love NR 2003 and Thunder 2004. And I want to get 2005. Oh yeah, 2005 looks. Oh my gosh, I messed up again. 2005 looks like it would be really fun, especially like given like how it's sold. Chase for the Cup 2005, the way the cover is, like it really shows like. Man, it looks like a really cool like ladder system to go through. ...2006. So yeah, Total Team Control. Oh, at this point I was just turning too early. What the what? Do I catch anyone? I get to third. And we're restarting. Oh, here we go. Did I get screwed? I think I do. Let's see. I slowed down for a corner. What went wrong? Oh, oh my gosh, they're all dead. What the... Or not really. But, jeez. Someone wiped me out then. Was it here? Kind of. Oh my gosh. Okay. One of my friends have a DS. It was fun to play on, but the joysticks were weird because of how short they were. Oh yeah. And to be fair, like, you know, things gotta close like a laptop. Do I mess up here? Of course I messed up here as well. My gosh, that's a long climb back up. Or no. Caution's out. Okay, I guess too many cars wrecked. Did we jump the start here? I think we... I don't even know. It's a false start. Oh my gosh, Landon's an idiot. Okay. Landon's an idiot. I know that's how DS... Oh. How to force stay for 14 laps at a row. I have no idea. Okay, we took it clean, somewhat. Oh, right there. How does turn 2 go? 77 missed the corner. Of course he does. Not 77, 71. Landon is an idiot. Yeah, he straight up is. Straight up is, man. 30 laps. Like, I don't know what he expects, man. Like, everyone... Oh, jeez, I got in the forest. Okay. I was just running through people trying to get things to work. And I... Oh my gosh, that was a mess. Exactly. I was trying to say that these guys really are messing up when they got D-Man leading laps here. I just, I just slammed. Oh my gosh. Where are you still in his league? Go back? Hang on. Okay. I don't know what happened. So I push. Okay, I'll start it from here. I'll start it from here. So I'm like third or something. I just got in the forest. 71 goes by. I send the 71 into just boom. Then Exotic goes flying. Like I'm just bouncing off everything. What is the line from before? I don't know. He was fine, I think. Oh, you're trying to figure out how he got by with Oprah. I don't know. I guess he just saw the 71 die and just said, don't go there. I don't know how he got there, but I bounced off him. The Exotic just carried like a ton of speed. That was just, I don't know. All the things with the pace car. Yeah, D-Man just, none of that was on D-Man. Everyone was just dying behind him. So despite how, and I think Landon still hated D-Man's guts at this point. So despite how everyone felt about D-Man, everyone was busy running through each other. So he just let him get away with it. I don't think D-Man wins this race. I was trying to run this lap, then skip a few more laps. I want to try and skip to like 5 to go, and then at 5 to go, I'll probably just not skip anything. Not the 18 is just weird. Well, for me, I'm kind of, I don't know. I got used to Exotic in the 91. I think this is where I first started racing Exotic. I think. I could be wrong on that. I could be wrong on that. In my league and in Logan's league, he runs to 18. Oh, okay. I bounced off the wall, but still alright. I still gain on these guys a lot, because you see them just pushing each other a whole bunch. Like, they just ruin each other's lines, you know, trying to stay side by side, and that just allows me to catch up. As long as I don't mess up in the corners, that allows me to catch up to these guys. Oh my gosh, Forrest. By the way, we're an hour into the footage now. I mean, I skipped a bunch, thank goodness. I don't think I could sit and watch this whole thing for 2 hours. Started racing in Logan's League, okay. For me, I raced Beamer, I think in either BK or not Pure Tech. I'm confusing Beamer with some guy in Pure Tech. I don't know why. I think it was BK's league I started racing that. Oh, jeez, Force is. Oh man. Okay, I know for sure that one's not on Forest. I clipped the tire barrier. That one's not on Forest, but wow, that was a mess. This game, man. Lil Willie, whatever his name is, he keeps talking on and on, like unmute me, blah blah. He's like, dude was complaining a lot. Their laps in Chicago, it must have been hell. Oh, it was. It really was. I mean, I still had fun with it, and up to this point, and up to this point here, like this is pretty much the best I ever ran at this track. So it was a fun time for me. Like basically, like this is the race where I really learned how to I actually learned how to run this properly. Because like I said before, I learned to race in this game, just watching everyone else, and see what I could do from there. Force and D-Man were there. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Forrest, oh, jeez. Well, from what I've seen so far, Forrest is actually pretty tolerable. I honestly don't know how I lived. I guess I just really felt patient that day, because I think this is around the time I really started to like road racing in this game. I don't know what it was. I think this was also a start of it. I always find the road races to be a lot more fun and challenging in a good way. A road course I could do 30 laps at is Red Bull Ring. Red Bull, huh? I forgot what that track actually looks like in terms of shape. By the way, I'm fourth. I don't gain. Oh, actually, I never mind catching him. D-Man. Oh, D-Man's in the pits. Okay. I'm at 54%. I'm not good for the rest of the race. You're almost always patient. Well, I mean, true, but like there are moments like I don't know. Like this was around the time. Bear in mind, this was around the time that like I was trying to just get out of road racing. Like period. Like I was just gonna stick to hosting the Chrome Pro Series and just stop the racing altogether. I was like, especially if you look at the time. Oh my gosh, I messed up badly again. Especially if you look at the timeline. If you've been looking at a timeline of like these recordings I've been going through, it adds up. Because I was fed up with Aiden's League. I left Aiden's League straight after the Kansas race. Both me and BSP did. Pure Tech season ended around this time, so there wasn't that to race. I don't think your league started yet, because I think that it didn't. I don't think it started yet. This was before the race I won. This was before yours, as far as I know. This was before yours, because like I won. I remember winning after. Like this was when I really started to master Chicago Street. Like this was like this recording, by the way, this recording is almost 2 hours long. This race over, I gotta be honest, no matter how I finish, no matter where I finished here, I don't think I hate this race at all, because this race overall was just a learning experience on how to take road courses in this game, and just how to deal with certain people. I know I know. Oh geez, at some point I did get into scuffles with D-Man. I don't think it was here. I don't know what happened here. Oh, he bounced off the wall. However, Aaron was going to. Ah. Oh, okay. And apparently, caution came out, so that probably. I probably should have pitted. Okay, I timed it right. Look at my what? Okay, let me see. And that start didn't really go to plan. That sucks. Oh, okay, I see. I remember playing. I know when playing F1. I almost said F1 Manager. It's actually F1 Clash. Playing F1 Clash. I just don't know what Red Bull Ring looks like in there. I don't think I've raced it there yet. Because F1 Clash is a pretty fun. F1 Clash is a pretty fun. I love driving that track in F1 2021. Okay. I remember, like, oh my gosh, there's more scuffling. There must have been a long red flag period, because why is it, like, I don't know. Let me see. Oh my gosh, so that one's just on, everyone died in that corner. They died again. Oh my goodness. And I think I picked the perfect time to pit, because I didn't pit on that last caution, and it's like, there's another caution. I might as well just pit here. And they all just, wow. Okay, I take the corner properly. No one else. Oh my gosh. I got stuck in the middle of all of that. It what? It one of the only tracks where I will not commentate. Oh. I like the Google track last flyby. I commentate when I play video games. Oh, well, yeah, that's fair. 48 almost Austin Dillon that corner, man. He was really cutting it close. I remember at the time being really proud of myself that I was able to hang with these guys because I didn't think it was possible. Even though at this point in the race, I think, wow, that was blatantly terrible. 77 almost killed me. Not been diagnosed? What do you mean? And they just killed each. What is? Whoa! What's the 48 doing? He just got in the exotic. No, they just wrecked each other, and then they. Wow, that was. Okay, free spots. I'm not gonna complain. I think the caution came out. Yeah, caution came out again. I probably get wiped down this corner. No? Yeah, I did. Okay. Do I save it here or does me and the 48 go at it? D-Man dies. Okay. So does the 3. This is a mess, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see how I take this corner. Oh my lord. Okay, I take it fine. I think I took it a lot slower this time. You know, save the quicker stuff for the final laps, I guess. Oh, this was crazy. Uh-oh. Oh! And me and the 77 got at it. Okay. Wow. Dead last just like that. Okay, I skipped to the next caution because I'm not. I need to start Iowa right now. Oh. A restart. Here we go. I spoiled myself a bit. Me and D-Man going at it. I don't think that was on purpose, though. I hadn't dealt with... I got... Oh, my gosh. I got sent the heck out. I had 71. No brakes. Barely lived through 10. I don't know. I have no idea why I'm that patient. I don't get it. Especially, like I said, like, this is around the time I was just quitting. I was trying to, like, just get out of racing in general. But for some reason, I was really intrigued to race Chicago Street. And then, despite the 30 laps being a pain, I knew it was going to be. But I felt like I had some pain. Oh, my gosh, they're just killing each... What the what? And then I got the worst of it. These guys need to chill out. And D-Man had nowhere to go. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm defending D-Man quite a few times in this race. I don't know what's going on. If I said Arca brakes, that would hurt Arca brakes. Probably, it would. It would. Oh my gosh. I don't get what they're doing here. I thought Cap was going to fly off the... How's the 48 sitting there? Dude, they're all just... That doesn't make sense. I know for sure I didn't win this race, but now that I think about it, how did I not? They're all running through each other. I wouldn't be surprised if D-Man won, but then again, if there was another late restart, he was probably screwed. There it goes again. Okay, but he was probably... Oh, another caution came out. I didn't even notice. So, cautions galore. That's how this race took forever to end. Okay, here it is. Just tank through that for a bit. And yep, I thread right through it. Wow. From last to second, just like that. A few guys have quit at this point. Wow. So now it's me versus D-Man. Oh, never mind. Oh, 77 hit the wall, so yeah. Didn't happen in Arca. I think Arca breaks didn't happen in Arca in 2025. I don't know. Well, actually, now that I think about it, yeah, not really. There have been roughly crashes because it's just part of racing. Wow, I tried to kill D-Man. I don't even know why. I didn't even hate the guy at this point. I don't even know why he did that. I don't even have beef with D-Man. What was wrong with me? You said that the phone was landline. Yeah, that's a landline. But oh my, like, I don't know what I don't know. Yeah, like, I haven't had beef with D-Man, so I don't know why I did that to him. Oh, jeez, there goes D-Man. I don't think Exotic was trying to use me up there. I think I was just, like, I think it braked too early. Oh, man. Okay, that one I tried to cross over. And D-Man's back already. Oh, jeez. Do a lot of people in Canada have landline? Well, I don't know. I figure a lot of people just still do in general. I think it just depends on whatever plan you're on. I think I guess it just depends on whoever's living situation. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to landlines or whoever has landline. I mainly pay attention to like the car economy, essentially. And what's going on there. Because stinking used cars are going up in price again, like it's 2020. It's so stupid. But it makes sense though, because cars nowadays are costing way too much for like what? Depending on the car brand you look at, youth group's leader. Oh, okay. Like, something I'll never understand is why certain car brands have SUVs going for like $100,000. It's stupid. I'm not even talking about luxury, and I'm not talking about luxury car brands. I'm talking like the regular ones. I gotta look up the price of the Chevy Suburban, but which is like a full size SUV, if that's $100,000, it's stupid. Used car prices are going up again. Yeah. And it has to do with, like, remember, it has to do, like, the prices just tend to go up at some point when more people start to like, get it, to buy. That's kind of what messed up the used car market during 2020, because, like, how many people have the time and money to spend on new cars? It's like, you know what I mean? It's not like, especially depending on what state or province you lived in, it's not like anyone could go anywhere anyway. So, like, what, like, who's gonna get a new car? Home Dutch is in Canada because I need to start looking for. Well, again, like I said, it depends on province slash state. Since Canada and U.S. tend to have similar problems, but like, again, it just depends on where you live. Like okay, like in Alberta, which is all out west, Alberta probably wasn't that much of an issue because in Alberta they just didn't care as much for the pandemic. I didn't care. Are they just more lenient when it came to everything? Meanwhile, Quebec and Ontario, like, there was just very little you could really do, depending on the job you had. Which at the time I wasn't. At the time I wasn't working. I was just stuck at home. Just stuck at home, but hey. Saw a video by Drew Godden about how the stock market is going up, but people are losing jobs. Yeah, it's very. I never understood how that stuff works. All I know is that things are. I don't know. All I know is that things aren't really matching. Because the rich are getting richer and poor are getting poor. Yeah. Oh, yeah, actually, now that I think about it, but if you look at an NBA player, I'm not sure if you watch the NBA. I don't really watch the NBA that much either, but I watch a lot of videos talking about it, so I have a general idea on certain things and certain finances. But, like, doing a salary comparison with certain NBA players at certain eras, it's just ridiculous how much money the superstar players get nowadays. It's ridiculous, and their TV deal had D messed up bad. The TV deal has something to do with it, but still, if you like just look up like the money that the NBA players get in like 2005 compared to like now, it's such a ridiculous spike. It's just out of control. It is a really good. Hey, I might as well send it. Send it. Like, I have to mention something really stupid that happened in the NBA in the 2016 off season. I'm gonna try and keep it. I'm gonna try and keep it simple because I don't know the whole thing to begin with. I don't know the whole thing. But in 2016, there's something going on about how I guess they're anticipating. Oh my gosh, I messed up badly. I guess they were cautious out again. I guess the NBA was anticipating some sort of salary spike or whatever. I forgot what the deal was there. Like they were anticipating some sort of like it was like what was it? Like I guess they depending on whatever the next TV deal was. That corner is a nightmare for you. Yeah, it really is. It seemed fine at first, but then the more I got comfortable with it, the worse it got, essentially. And by the way, this is a perfectly timed caution because I'm at 11.4%. I would have had to pit under green. So that saved me. Yeah, so that caution actually saved me. I was about to say, like, why is there another caution? But then I realized, oh. But yeah, like I said, the NBA situation, like, for some reason, like, they're anticipating, like, the salary cap. Because, like, how, like, the NBA teams have a salary cap. Which prevents them from getting a whole bunch of superstars. But essentially, like, the salary cap went up at that point, and with that salary cap, there were a whole bunch of teams that were just signing ridiculous deals, ridiculous contracts. Like basically, I'll put it like this: they were like during that 2016 offseason in the NBA, that's the dumbest bounce I've ever seen. But during that offseason, like they were just a whole bunch of guys are getting anyone who was getting re-signed in 2016 they're all like overpaid contracts. It was weird. And depending on the certain teams, it was a lot worse. Which I don't know a NASCAR comparison. I gotta think. This is an interesting one. What do you think was the worst off season? Did they increase it because of inflation? They might have, but at the same time, TNT was it TNT? Whatever channel they were on, I guess, was willing to pay more. I don't know what the deal was there. I have to watch the video again because I saw there was a whole 30-minute video talking about going through every single team and all the players that were signed through said team during the off season, whether they were picked up from free agency or they were just re-signing players that are already on their roster. And certain teams mess themselves up badly in the long term because depending on the player you sign, whatever, depending on certain players you sign at a certain point, especially when there's also the guys they're drafting, which I don't know what kind of contract those guys are on. It was a mess depending on what team you look at. Like the Oklahoma City Thunder is fine now, but I think 2016 was a bad offseason because they lost their superstar. Sent you a video. Oh, okay. Good video. Huh. Okay, that'll be something to check out after. That'll be something good for me. Check out after. Oh my gosh, I messed up again. It never ends. It never ends. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. I gotta think of a NASCAR equivalent. Like, what is the worst NASCAR off season when it comes to like just guys getting either released or confirmed for like a new team. I gotta think. What is like the worst off season? This one. You mean this year? You sure it'd be this year? If that's what you're responding to. This year's off season is the worst one? I gotta think. Who's going where for this year? Or not this year, next year. Now I gotta think about this. Oh my gosh, the 77 just dumps me. Jeez. Heim, Sanchez. Oh, Sanchez. I gotta explain. I watched a bit of the Dale Jr. podcast in the past week or so, or the week before that. I guess I was just curious that week. So I'm listening to him talk about it, and Dale implied that Nick, I guess the way Nick said certain things, or the way Nick addressed it, maybe Dale Jr. was reading too much into it, possibly, but Dale, I guess Dale Jr. thought the way Nick Sanchez put it, that he already has a plan, he already has something possibly lined up. Heim is a rough situation. Sanchez might be set, but at the same time, we need to wait. I feel like we need to wait on Sanchez because there still might be something. Depending on what is going on, there might be something there. And I just ate the wall again. Are you kidding me? But yeah, there still might be something for Sanchez because the offseason just started. Am I missing someone? You might be, but for now, it's like I said, the offseason literally just started. So it's there's time to I feel there's still time for Sanchez, especially when I don't know, not everyone's confirmed. Not everyone's confirmed for a different team next season, before season ends, if that makes any sense. It sounded better in my head, but yeah, like I said, Nick Sanchez, I'm sure Sanchez has something else lined up. Possibly. Let's see if it's on J-Ski. I'm not sure, but Christian Eckes, I gotta be honest. I saw Christian Eckes is driving a 91 for McAnally in trucks. So Eckes got brought back down. It sucks to see. I feel honestly, I don't know. I feel like Eckes was in a rough spot because Colleague, even before, because Colleague is not by the way, Colleague is still in the Cup Series. Yeah, Colleague's still in the Cup Series, but they're in alliance with Colleague's in alliance with, I heard, and this is according to Dale on the podcast. I'm not sure, I'm not sure if he was confirming it or if he was theorizing, but he was yeah, Colleague's still in Cup for next year, and they're gonna be in alliance with Rick Ware or something. Cause I think Rick Ware's switching to Chevy. They're basically they're not getting backed up by Chevy anymore. Cause why would they? They're, I don't know. Rams. They're on Rams and trucks, and even that feels weird because Colleague isn't really a truck team. So the more I think about it, I don't think I thought of that when I made a video about the Event Station episode at the time, but that felt weird. And for some reason, Landon has us pacing. You have to track, because that's clever. Real smart, Landon. Oh, I think Justin Haley was confirmed for Colleague next year. Or at the very least, his name was getting floated around. Mozak. I don't know. I think Mozak might be running Xfinity, but I could be wrong. I know Mozak's confirmed for something. I'm just not sure what. And they're dying over here. Yeah, I know Mozak's confirmed for something. I just don't know what yet. Yeah. I gotta be honest. I feel like Haley can make a comeback. I think Haley can make a comeback. If Haley was a comeback in the Cup Series at some point, I think he could make a comeback. Because Haley showed some flashes, but it's like colleague Inspire, especially in the Spire 7 card. This is why I'm just not optimistic about Suarez in the 7. And the 77's an idiot here. This is why I'm not optimistic about Suarez in the 7. Because the 7 car has been the worst Spire car, pretty much, ever since 77 was given. Ever since 77 was given actual effort, or an actual thing around it. Eric Almirola, oh, that one's uncertain. I don't know. Almirola's gonna be limited. Give this man a good ride, or make his not go from team to team each. Yeah, that's starting to really get to me. I think he's in a new team again. What was it for? I think Viking. I think that in my head, because as I was talking about Mozak, I was thinking, oh, is he with Viking? Then I realized no. But I do in my head, I'm like, someone was confirmed for Viking, but it wasn't Mozak. Yeah, Alfredo's confirmed for Viking. Yeah, this is really it's really getting annoying. Especially when Young's Motorsports, I thought Young's Motorsports was a perfect fit for him. And the thing is, and bear in mind, it's not like sponsorship is ever a problem for him. You know what I mean? If you look at his cars, he has the same sponsors every year. Like, he has people behind him. He has sponsors. He has mad sponsors behind. And D-Man, okay, there you go. There you go, D-Man. That's probably what set me off when it came to D-Man. I think we'll run the race for Brent Cruz before he turns 18. That's fair. That's a fair assessment. Viking Motorsports will have 2 cars in 2? Oh no. Why? Along with Young. Okay, Young's Motorsports. Oh Lord. If Young's Motorsports is is having another car in Xfinity and scaling down more in trucks, I could probably understand. I think we're restarting again. Retzlaff in the 99? I forgot Oh, I didn't even know Retzlaff was let go. Retzlaff, poor Retzlaff, man. That guy, I feel like he needs I don't know. Retzlaff is a weird case for me. But hopefully something's done with him, too. He just needs to find his footing. Young's Motorsports, Ryan Ellis. Ryan Ellis can't seem to keep a car either. What the heck? Ellis was in a 71 for DGM last year. Like, why did they change it? I don't know. It's weird seeing certain teams make a whole bunch of moves, but then again, I don't know. As of right now, no one's in 42. I mean, I hope they put someone. The 42 is basically their flagship car in Xfinity. And these guys are just, oh man, these guys are. Oh no, they're just pacing, or at least an attempt at pacing. But yeah, this race, so the offseason so far is really weird. Miss Tate Fogelman, I just looked him up yesterday just to look at Talladega scheme or whatever. If Tate Fogelman, yeah. And the thing is, yeah, I miss some of these guys too. But the thing is, and weird thing about Tate Fogelman, I feel like he never really got a proper shot. Oh my gosh, I feel like he never got a proper shot in trucks. The more I think about it, just learned that he got a 164 die. What? He was actually lucky enough to get a 164 diecast. Props to him. And they're just, look at this. 5 minutes left. Oh, jeez. I wish I had his last name. His race win. Oh my. And by the way, the funny thing about his win was that Tyler Hill got second. Timmy's brother Tyler got second in that race. That race was such an anomaly. And wow, everyone's just okay. Everyone's just dying. They're still green, by the way. DM to T. Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay. So, how does this go? Please tell me this is the end of the race. Probably isn't. Where am I? I'm like fourth. I think I got up to fourth because everyone's just crashing. And I think Landon just stopped caring. And I messed up there too. Okay, I'm skipping along. We actually reached the white flag. Look at that. Oh my gosh, this was such a long stream, I just realized. My goodness. Yeah. By the way, going through this footage alone spent an hour. Just going through this race alone spent an hour. I was actually able to cut through footage pretty well with the other races, but this one there was so much going on. And the recording itself is like almost 2 hours, pretty much, if you round up. It's 30 seconds off of 2 hours. They're just, wow. I'm just running third. They're about to get a lot of space back. Oh, pretty much, yeah. Because I've had to, because I've been recording a bunch of more stuff, so I have to get rid of more space. So pretty much. Then again, part 2 of this, like Landon's races got longer. And here, I don't know how, but after everything, I managed to finish 4th. And just given how disastrous this race was, it's honestly amazing. And I slammed in a D-man because I think I was upset at him for like 5 laps ago. How's the exotic lead from 20 seconds to 2? I have no idea. He probably messed up a corner at some point. I don't know. This race was just hectic. It's hard to explain this race. It was so out of control. I was proud of this race, and then this will somehow lead to me just to my domination at some point. When will we race next in your league? I'm not sure yet, because it's been a lot to sort out just in general. Because as you can tell, like the short track gauntlet, man, it's not been consistent. Recording Chrome Pro Series Season 3 been more time consuming than I thought it would be. Like this, I don't know. This is what happens when I do too much at once. So I'm basically stuck on catch up, but it is what it is. I always find a way with everything. So post points if you haven't. I have to look at the papers. I have to look through the papers again. I lost track of them. The gauntlet, usually when it comes to the Roblox stuff, I have the notes, papers for points and everything. I have that all together. The short track gauntlet is not with that stuff, so it's kind of shuffled around wherever. But it is what it is. And even if anything, like, I'll still post some videos and whatever and whatnot, but essentially this Christmas break is basically a break for me in general. I'll still post some certain videos. They don't take much effort, but I mean, other than that, it's like, not much else. Went through. I can't believe I actually managed to make it through this. Okay, so looking at whatever's left of this, I'm not gonna go through any of the. This one I think is landing again. This time at Dover. One of these has to be Sonoma, unless I got rid of it. Is it this? It's probably this. I'm not gonna go through. I think this is Sonoma. One of the, yeah, this is Sonoma. Okay, timed it well. And this one's almost 2 hours as well because, for even stupider reasons, I'll probably get into that some other time. This one is when I started running a new paint scheme. I finally made a new paint scheme. I'll tell you is do less than, yeah, there was a guy in the Tasca Super Series who told me that because I should have heeded his warning because it's really gotten to me. Oh, this race was fun too until it wasn't. That looks awesome. Part 2 is gonna, oh man, part 2 of this stream is gonna be fun to do because these races do get a lot more. These races do get a lot more fun. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this. I'll just have to, honestly, for me, I just need to do a process of elimination in terms of what content does what. Essentially, that's pretty much it. Then I'll figure it out from there. No, that's fair assessment, Taylor, because like that's. I think I've mentioned that problem like a few times as well. Like I find myself doing too many things at once. That's a fair assessment. Because it's clearly like as you could tell, there are certain things I noticed a lot of things that people have been waiting for that just hasn't happened yet because I've been trying to juggle like 50 things at once. Yeah, it pretty much is, I guess. My attention span just isn't there half the time. Yeah. Again, process of elimination. Sarka should be safe because I think it does decent views. So, yeah. Well, not sure what I'm doing for the rest of the week. Not sure what to post, but there'll still be something. Still got a lot more to get out there. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for this stream. Probably the earliest I've ended a stream ever. It's only 9 p.m. Eastern. So, props to myself, I guess. Yeah. Alright, well, yeah, that's it for me. Just know there's going to be more soon at some point this week, next week, whatever you want to call it. But other than that, yeah, that's about it.